it is gonna be warm today. I think let's see, it's at about 28 degrees Celsius, 16 plus, about in the low to mid 80s today. So what that means is said she's gonna do her show probably on the porch without the wig. Yeah, because it's gonna be kind of hot, and I'm not gonna be stuck wearing that hot sticky thing underneath my scalp, and then try to at the same time try to keep an eye on all the YouTube channel at the same time. So if I do it outside, we'll just leave the wig off because it'll be easier. Yeah. But also, we need to remember that Rusty the cat is probably more than likely is going to be running around outside too at that time because it's going to be kind of hard to keep him in the house or outside. Yeah, that's true because we tend to leave the doors open so you can get airflow. Right now he's outside right now. Yeah, he's outside. He went out this morning. Anyway, so welcome everybody. Welcome Tiff. What are the words, Brad? What does that mean? I don't know. Well, that sounds mighty interesting. So you'll see we got the thing all fixed now for the panel, so we can show things now on the panel. And okay, I don't know how that works. I really don't understand the system. You're right. She was first. I saw that. All right, so let's get the panel open here, and let's try. I'm noticing that I don't know. I just noticed this is really weird. Yesterday morning stream, no cussing of any significance, no swearing, no nothing. Everything was good. Everybody was singing Kumbaya, and we got limited no ads. Mike, why? I don't get YouTube whatsoever. YouTube, let me make it clear to you. I'm talking to you two now. If you don't knock it off with this phony baloney, I'm going to cancel my premium membership, and you can go pound sand. Because I'm not going to be running a channel and paying you money up my wazoo when you take away my ad revenue and then expecting me to pay for it out of my own pocket. Because I'm a YouTube content creator, why don't you just deduct YouTube Premium for us by default so that we don't have to worry about paying a separate bill to you? Because, come on, YouTube, we bring in a lot of revenue for you. And we also get paid well, too. But the point is, why don't you just deduct the stupid premium membership from our revenue we take in, just like unions take out union fees out of paychecks. You guys don't have to charge us separately and nickel and dime us to death. This is ridiculous. We're bringing you content in, okay? So why aren't you just giving us YouTube Premium for free? Especially those who bring over a certain number of dollars each month. That's all I'm saying, YouTube. What you're doing is stupid. It should be one of the fringe benefits as a content creator that's monetized. You know you're making money off of us. And stop giving channels limited no ads that have not done anything in violation of the terms of service. Because when you do that, you're cutting your own throat. You're cutting your own income sources.
Oh, yeah!
And on top of that, you drive us absolutely ape shit crazy.
Oh, yeah!
Because, a lot of us guys strive really hard to be in compliance with the terms of service. We really do. But if YouTube, and yeah, it's not just YouTube. I mean, there are other companies that do the same thing. It's like, if you really want to treat your content creators, which are your bread and butter, good, what would be the best way to keep them creating? If you start treating us like second-class citizens, then we're going to leave. We're going to go to an alternative platform. The only reason why a lot of YouTubers haven't left yet is because there really isn't too many platforms that reach as far as YouTube does. But one day that's going to change. YouTube isn't always going to be the top of the hill. As Tiff found out. First, she was number one in the crown, and then she lost her crown. Bradley took it. One day, another YouTube content creator company is going to come up, and they're going to seriously take your crown, YouTube. All because you're so worried about advertisers, which are important. But at the same time, the content creators that make the shows that the advertiser put content on is just as important. Without the content creators putting shows out, there'll be nothing for advertisers to advertise on. Also, I'd like you to consider reinstituting the lower thirds. Allow me to explain. YouTube used to have advertisements on the lower thirds. Kind of like little billboards, if you will. That weren't too obtrusive. They were just there. No one really complained that much about them. I didn't mind them that much. Why don't you go back to the lower thirds? Here's why. It's advertising. It's quiet. It's not obnoxious. Or at least it could be, but let's keep it simple. Or if you don't want lower thirds, how about upper thirds? Oh, that would be bad because that would cover your head. Yeah. Then all they would see is part of your head and not the rest of your head. They can't either. Anyway, because my head is always underneath the monitor. That's true. Yeah, Stan had to cancel. Let's try and see if we can get that scheduled for next week. I still want to take Krista to lunch. Oh, thank you very much. Oh,
Crown time perfect score.
Thank you, Brad. Let me give you that little heart icon. And there you go. Yeah, there you go. And I can pull some hearts up here too. Okay, that works. Yeah. Okay, so let's get the panel open here. Now, I mean, YouTube should know better by now. Come on, YouTube. By the fruits ye shall know them. Oh, thank you again. Thank you. Hey, I got it. I see you. You see me. We're just a gigantic family. Oh, yeah. So anyway, if I manage to get the show started tonight, the show will be starting tonight. Okay. Bidding war. Okay, now let's get the goal up for we didn't forget this. So let's start a goal. 10 super chats, $5. And set it for 3 hours. Okay. And let's see. Pay for Ebony and my dinner. Okay, pay for it out with some live streaming. How about that? That way we can get some live streaming with Ebony too. That sounds good. Yeah, I think Ebony wouldn't mind that. Hopefully there won't be anybody trying to create problems. Thank you very much for the donations, guys. I do want to thank you. That is going to help a lot. Thank you. Did I say put a heart on every one of them? As far as I can see, yes. Cool. All right. And let's just get some hearts for all the stuff I missed. There you go. So we got 10 donations or goals out. It's just really that much. All right, let me just see what they are. Okay, pay for Ebony and my dinner out with some live streaming. Okay, $5 super chats. Okay, the advance with that is 3 hours. It's that people will actually be able to see Ebony and me try to stream it. Tell the audience about your pending dental work. I don't have a GoFundMe. No, but people are well aware of the dental work. So, guys, once I get the estimate from the dentist, I will ask him for his written estimate, a full written estimate, just like you do from a garage, of what's going to be done, along with price breakdowns, and I will then post that on the community tab, not on a GoFundMe. Maybe we'll do a GoFundMe too. I don't get how it works either. I swear to God, it's random. I swear to God, it's random. It's gotta be. I mean, what I do, just put a whole bunch of slips of paper into a box and just pull them out of all the people that are on here. Oh, I better make sure to get this thing consistent so people like me can figure out what's going on, because I sure don't understand any of this. Okay, wait a minute. The panel link is HVR. HVR. $13.99. And you would think content creators should get as part of our package, considering we're bringing YouTube money in. No. Absolutely not. No, you do not get a break. That's another reason why it's a friggin' excuse. It's lame, man. If you don't get a break, you should be actually get it as part of your plan, because you're producing content for YouTube. They don't want you double dipping, so then why don't they just go ahead and just give it as part of our plan? Just like you do when you are working for a company and you pay union fees, right? 16th of June. Yeah. But Michelle was getting an APRN appointment on the 11th of June, too. Hey, thank you, Keith, coming on. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good, thanks.
I don't quite understand how this system works about these crowns and stuff. I still haven't figured it out yet.
No, it doesn't have any rhyme or reason to it. It's weird.
It's so strange. Tiff had the crown first because she was the first poster this morning. And then out of the blue,
I
Bradley...
gotta get my ass. I'm coming in crack of fucking dawn tomorrow. Sorry, crack of dawn tomorrow. And I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be here at 8:30. 8:30, I'm going to be sitting here.
I know you're going to
try. Do you get discount for being a content creator?
No. No, I think I'm paying $13.99. Maybe what? $1 off, maybe? Well, I'd like to use another word, but it doesn't start with the letter B, describing what I think about YouTube's so-called premium.
Right. You don't get no adverts now, though, do you?
No, I don't. But I don't guarantee I can even get people to watch my videos with ads anyway, because YouTube keeps giving me limited no ads. I'm going to seriously send a letter. I'm going to send a letter to YouTube, and I'm going to tell them what I think.
Because you're the one doing wrong. It's not YouTube. It's you. Come on, Michelle. We've discussed this before.
Yeah,
you have your. You have your show.
Okay, but Tiger Kitty, what did we do wrong yesterday? Did we swear?
Probably. No. Probably, like I swore today. I didn't mean to. It's just.
I know. Don't worry about it. I don't. That's not what I mean. Did I swear yesterday? No.
Probably. I can't remember everything everyone says. We also discussed a little bit about Hitler. We also, there's all sorts. I just don't think our topics are.
We can't really discuss that guy, can we?
I don't think our topics are for children, Michelle. Just simple as that.
No, I don't like that person anyway. Go ahead, Bradley. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Tiger.
Hi, Brad.
Let's get the panel on the screen. Now we got it working.
You know what I swear?
So
I swear if YouTube doesn't stop messing with Michelle, I'm gonna turn into a person and knock his teeth out. I gave up on the crown run.
No, I'm definitely going to send a letter to YouTube. I'm not kidding. I am going to send a letter to YouTube corporate. I'm going to tell them straight out what I think about what they're doing.
I'm going to start charging YouTube. I'm going to send YouTube a bill. They can pay me.
I think YouTube should actually be giving YouTube Premium for free for content creators.
100%. What Millie said is exactly what I'm saying here, Michelle. If you read Millie's comment.
Millie's comment says, the problem is the way you rate the show. It is not for children, and you present it that way.
None of us. You're right, Millie.
Yeah, you can't have
Michelle,
it.
Right. My show is set for not for children. Right. That's not the problem. Because it is not for necessarily for adults either. It's more of a family-oriented show.
You should have this set for over 18, is it? You do?
Yeah, but that means that nobody outside of YouTube, unless they log in, can watch it either.
Why does that mean that? If you're over 18, you can. We don't want the ones that are under.
It's really kind of stupid because over 18, you can't show skin, even if you are 18 plus. So if Michelle wanted to show bare chest, she immediately would get struck. But even though she's saying, well, the show says it's over 18 in the United States.
Michelle, you're changing this topic. Right, you want more people to come to the show because it gives out it to a wider range of people. When you don't
that's why it's set for
Michelle. But it's giving it out to people that are not over 18.
That's why we have this show set for a general audience.
Well, we don't want them people. Just switch it to 18, and you want all of those people.
They'll never be here, Michelle. Yeah.
This isn't a family show. Grief. I wouldn't have any of my nieces or nephews watch this show at all.
Well, it was Noodles that brought up some pretty dicey stuff yesterday.
Why do you always bring Noodles? None of our topics are for children. None. Whether it be about Brad drinking, that's not for children. It might be about me smoking weed. That's not for children. Might be about gidget shagging. That's not for children. Might be about none of it is for children.
Millie, this show has never been set for children because it is not a child show.
Oh, Michelle, it's not for under 18s, is it?
Okay, hold on, y'all. I got something to say here. I gotta agree with Michelle.
What?
She has it set just right, guys. And, over 18 does not get promoted on YouTube. It limits the ads, all sorts of stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, she might get a few
Don't bring the kids in.
copyrights or different stuff from time to time. That's fine. It's fine the way it is.
Come on in, Kibby.
All right, Grace. Then you tell her how do you stop her moaning about the limited no ads?
Well, she's going to.
Oh, it is Witching Wednesday.
She goes 18 plus. Okay, I mean that's going to happen either way. It's going to be
Michelle.
more so if she goes over 18. You know, this way here, at least some of them get the ad.
All right, so
All
let's
right.
take a look at it this way, Chris. Would you agree, Chris, that content creators, because we're not supposed to be double dipping in our own ad content, don't you agree that they should give us YouTube Premium as a deduction from our revenue each month, so at least they can say that they're getting paid and we are getting paid and we're not double dipping, so we don't have to run an ad blocker?
I can't speak on that. I'm not educated enough on that one.
All right, Michelle. Then you've got to accept that you're going to get limited no ads on some of your videos.
Well, the one that was limited no ads yesterday, YouTube actually came back and said, you know what? You're right. This is nothing wrong with this content from the day before.
It's everything's fine the way it is, Michelle. Okay, so what? Some of them you get limit or no ads. That's fine and dandy. But in the meantime, your channel is getting promoted out a little bit more. If you go 18 plus, they're not going to promote your channel as much.
I didn't know that. But
that's right.
Okay.
They don't. That's the other reason why
All
Michelle
right, but
chose
then
not to
Michelle,
do.
you have to accept that you're gonna get the yellow dollar sign.
Come on in, children.
Well, for example, our night show is not set for 18 plus, but we turn monetization off completely for the night shows on Discord. Because we know Discord is a wild card.
There's no way your night show should be for kids. Grief.
Well, they're not marketed as for advertising either. Because we demonetize them from the very beginning with the night show. However, at the end of the night show, after we let YouTube masticate and chew on it for a day or two, then we'll turn the limited no ads or advertising on if we feel that really is suitable. Which, given the show from last Saturday, is a big fat no way. So, that's
here's
what
the
we
old
do.
Stadium.
What's that?
Just here.
Oh, the stadium.
The old stadium.
Okay. Well, the one name that gets a lot of problems because it potentially encourages people thinking of bad stuff was being mentioned a lot yesterday by Noodles. And as much
dear, Michelle, come on. Why do you always attack Noodles? When I was probably
because he was the one who kept saying the H word ending with the R word. And I'm not talking about her.
Why is it you can't say that word?
You can't say that word anywhere anymore on the internet because of the dark times that it represents for the Holocaust. You cannot say that word on YouTube.
Certain names are not allowed. I didn't realize that. Wow.
Actually, it's not allowed. That name is not allowed. In fact, I might have to even put that on my banned words list because that name is not a good name.
There's no way it's bad. What about documentaries on him and Brad, you sound. Brad.
Melly, I don't know if you realize it, but we are growing. We do get more viewers. Yes, we do. The problem is YouTube is also promoting our channel, but it may not be the highest ranking promotions, but it is being promoted. We see it. Braindead it said it is actually Tiger Kitty.
It's banned. You can't say that word. Well, how do shows get away with doing history shows and
They're history shows. They're set up as history shows. YouTube doesn't. If I was a history show or an educational show talking about the World War II, that'd be completely different. But this is. They don't even have a really category. We got other people in blogs.
But there's other
the sad
people
truth
with
is
that
they don't
name
have.
in the world. So if I had
History
a
buff over Braun.
cousin with that name, I'm not even allowed to say their name.
So you can't say. I'm surprised you can say Nero. I'm surprised you can say Charlemagne. I'm surprised you can say Caesar.
All right, Michelle, let's not push it. Anyway, my point is, you always blame Noodle.
Actually, Millie, I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah, it's all Noodle's fault.
YouTube
Damn, Noodle.
does promote the show. Okay, but Noodles also promotes the show. As do you all. And you guys share the show out to other people. You also promote the show.
Well, I think we need to be more understanding towards Noodles. This must be tough not being able to get laid. He's going through some hard times now. He's not being able to get laid, having the attention the love that he needs and stuff. So I think we need to lighten up on Noodles, and of course he's we just got to give him the support that we can.
Yeah. Well, yesterday Noodles was saying some stuff that I think is phony baloney, which you asked me.
Hey, Jen. Hey, Galaxy.
I wouldn't worry about too much about YouTube ads, but I would keep on trying to do the best that you can to keep it ad friendly. It's not an issue of child friendly. We're talking about ad friendly, and there is a big difference. That's something that you guys don't realize. You need to start looking at what's ad friendly. Okay, that's what it's really about. Not about forget about the child part of it. That has nothing to do with it. What's ad friendly? But on the other hand, that's not where you get your donation. What you get your donations for is like the people visiting over the towns, throwing donations. That's where you're making your money, Michelle. So forget about the ads. I mean, just learn and grow with them, but focus on the real income as you just being you and being here and people donating.
My income is primarily
Michelle,
for
make a 10-minute video every day, and then go ahead and get a brand sponsorship, and then product placement in the 10-minute video.
Somebody offered me I'm trying to get a sponsorship. The problem is that I don't know if that one company is interested in sponsoring me anymore.
We need a small company at first, Michelle, like somebody who's got a little business.
Well, Jessica's Barbershop, which used to be known as Eclipse, kind of sponsors the channel because they give me we do my roots for only $60, which is cheap.
Do it.
When I ask me that question, is this show for children? I say no. It's not for children. I never said yes. In fact, if you ever did do a show for children, you're even more stuck. Here's why. You can't post comments. You can't post comments in live streams.
Really?
You can't save your videos in your playlists.
Yeah, Michelle is absolutely right. If you do for children, you don't even have the live chat. It's not you can't even read it because it's not there.
No.
A live stream for children, they do not have live chat. Period.
Makes sense.
You get no donations. Which means, what's the point if you wanted to do a child's-only content? You don't get money from it. You can't run ads.
No, you can get they can get
You
ads.
might as well just be demonetized because you're not going to make any money.
They can get ads. They can get donations. I mean, it's just they don't have the live chat.
They don't have the live chat. You don't have any comment section either. You can't save your favorite video to your playlist.
Yeah, if it's meant for children, they don't. The reason why they block the chat is to prevent predators from
Right, I get that. I understand that.
That's the only part with that. It has nothing to do with the monetization.
And all the kids' channels I saw also don't have any super chats or super stickers or super things either.
Well, yeah, but you can still
because
monetize.
Kids don't have credit cards, Michelle. That's true.
They can still receive donations. They can still get ad revenue. They just the deals on ads for children. They can't.
They also can't run advertisements either.
Well, they also focus on if it's set for children's, they make it to where they can't. The children coming on and they're viewing it, they can't target children for advertisement. They can put generic target ads for toys and stuff like that, but they can't focus. Say, okay, this kid likes this, so we're going to advertise this to that child. They block a lot of the analytics for children.
Right.
Anyway, Michelle, at the end of the day, you're going to have to accept you get limited no ads.
Yep, I agree with Tiger on that.
And then I keep appealing it.
Well, yeah.
But I still think that they should be giving us YouTube Premium as part of our package, considering the fact that we're not supposed to be double dipping and watching our own advertising.
You ever talk about my package?
Well, YouTube figures that's for you to work yourself through that part of it, Michelle.
Well, I'm going to contact them and I'm going to tell them, look, you should be giving YouTube Premium for us content creators as part of our package because we are actually creating you content. But you don't want us to double dip by watching our own ads when we review our streams. In fact, actually, what they should do, no matter, is when they know that you're watching your own streams, they should say, add here. And that's all they should just say, add here. And this have is skippable. That way you know there would be an ad there. So you wouldn't know where the ad's going to cut your show up.
Morning, girl. Morning, Pudding.
Well, Michelle, most of your revenue comes from so focus on that.
What would it be focused on? Having just a little placeholder mark saying add here?
Yeah.
Well, first
Poon,
of all...
what is your question, Poon? He's got a question that needs
go ahead. If you lose, you live...
Call YouTube corporate to give a piece of your mind, Michelle.
I'm not a man. I couldn't answer that question.
If you lose your left nut, does your right nut become your left nut?
No, it becomes.
It's like if you lose your left kidney, does your right kidney become your left kidney? No, you just have a kidney. So we say the same.
Yeah, but it'd have more space around in the sack, so it'd probably just hang in the middle. Becomes your middle nut.
Right, in the middle of the sock. Yep.
If you lose your left nut, then you also lose your right nut because your right nut is no longer the right nut. Now it is the only nut.
And you'll still be making about the same number of spermatozoa, too. Well, maybe half the amount.
The same amount? I think you make half the... I don't know how that works.
What would you do if you happen to have a birth defect and ended up with 3 of them? Oh, my God. That'd be one tight sock. 3 of them in one sock. How you doing, Golden Girl? We didn't go to dinner because Stan had to call in for an emergency court case. So, unfortunately, we didn't go to dinner. Tonight, Lumi is doing a show on her channel. Please understand, Lumi does not necessarily want her show mixed up with my show. So she's going to be doing her own show on her channel tonight on the porch. But I might leave the wig off because it's going to be kind of warm.
Body lately, man. Straight dicky dog.
What's gone?
So we're still looking for ideas for Saturday night show. Anyone has any ideas for Saturday night to make the night show more fun?
Well, if I know you're there.
Brad, what are you doing?
I don't know what we're doing tonight because I'm doing a video on a live stream
Brad,
on
your sound is bad.
That's Bradley. Can you turn on your noise cancellation, please? It's his truck.
Who, me?
Yeah, Brad, it's your sound. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so nice.
No. For God's sakes. No. Why does everybody say that? I don't know. I've been married to Michelle since 2011, May 1st. I first met Michelle in 1973. Okay? I have been with Michelle since 1973. I'm her spirit guide. And now I'm her wife. We've been together all those years. Yep. I've also worked with Michelle in prior lives, too. Yes, you have.
Yes, Brian, want to spice up the night show? And yeah, I'll dance.
Oh, how am I going to do that?
What?
You'd have to do it in the studio. I wanted to do it outside on the porch.
What?
With the phone thing. I wanted to do it on the porch. I didn't want to sit in the house.
What phone thing?
Don't you see the little phone thing that Brian K's pushing?
Oh, the phones. You're going to do the phones?
No. I'm not doing the phones because I can't because I'm on the porch.
We're on the porch. She did say that she might think about doing the T-shirt game.
But then I have to do that inside again. Oh, God.
All right, then. Let's think of something Michelle can do on the porch.
Well, I could bring a record player out there. Oh, Jesus.
Swallowed swords.
Well, that's not much fun. I mean...
No.
This is a Saturday night show. It'll be just like Silver Moon.
Yeah, but I'm not monetized. But Lum, you're still running the problem on YouTube silencing your stream. Oh, crap.
Oh, you're on about Lumi's show tonight. Okay.
So my show will be on my channel at 7 o'clock tonight, approximately. But I may not have the wig on because it's gonna be warm.
Oh, so you need an idea that Lumi can do tonight. Well, you haven't done your tarot cards in a while. Can Lumi do the tarot cards?
Yeah, I could do the tarot cards.
All right. Yeah, I'll have a reading tonight. Yeah, why don't you do that, Michelle? Lumi.
Why doesn't Michelle set a donor limit of $20? I have the limit set for I do, so that originally I was going to be able to take Chris and Ebony to dinner together, but now Ebony and Chris are not talking to each other, so unfortunately I got to take Ebony to dinner separately from Krista. So Ebony probably would be willing to do some live streaming, most likely. But we don't know when that's going to be, do you? No. When are we going to walk down to the Dollar Tree and get some toilet paper? When are you going to walk down to the Dollar Tree and get some toilet paper? I have toilet paper. I don't need to walk down to the Dollar Tree to get toilet paper. That's a long walk. It's a very long walk.
I have a bidet. I don't need toilet paper.
Yeah, an 8% incline is pretty much what it's like to walk up the hill towards Dollar Tree. Good morning, David S. How you doing today? Good morning.
Hi, David S. Hi, Planet Moose.
Moose has been doing some exercise. Michelle, you ought to join Moose when he goes to the gym.
We tried that. Michelle hates exercise.
Yeah, but she didn't have Moose there with him. She would love it.
I don't hate exercise. I exercise as part of my everyday activities.
That is not exercise. That's just movement, Michelle.
That's
Please
exercise. Believe it or not,
it's not.
it is. It's routine everyday exercise of getting things done.
Michelle, you need a couple of kettlebells.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can do like real dynamic movement workout and then exercise.
We used to use dumbbells, but she only did it for a couple of weeks and then she didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, because when you work out, you put your body in an anabolic
Well,
state.
hang on a minute.
That's
Wait
when it
up, Brad.
grows.
Brad, hang on. I just got to go and exercise. I'm just going to make a cup of tea. I'm just going to do some exercise.
Moving around actually counts as exercise. Really, it does. Maybe it's not, maybe it's not aerobic exercise like doing tons of jumps and lifts and flips and backflips and somersaults and cartwheels, but it still counts as exercise because you're still moving your body and you're still using your muscles. No.
Yeah, I curl them dumbbells and then I do squats, weighted
David
squats.
said he used to walk 10 miles
like
a day.
farmer's walk, 250-pound kettlebell.
But I remember David S. also has a knee problem too. You know. By the way, it was funny. We saw yesterday in Turtle Wow that there was an NPC character that looked just like me in the game. The same long blonde hair. The same style, long blonde hair. Speaking of stuff I gotta do this afternoon, I gotta order some groceries. Like what? That's the question. Like what? We bought milk. Yeah. We got a box of cereal. Yeah. We got one frozen pizza still in the freezer. Yeah. We have lasagna in the freezer. Yeah. We have a couple things.
What about Spud milk?
Well, we're playing more Turtle Well on Thursday of this week and Friday of this week.
Oh, wow.
Because we're trying to get to the point where we can actually get horses, which I think is level 40. Of course, you can hire the horse to take you down to the beach to kill murlocs. Yeah, I still get one more. I still get one more murloc eye. Yeah. The real issue is you don't eat appropriately for your movement. Yes, that's true.
I think your big problem with you, Michelle, to be honest, is what you eat.
I don't disagree with that.
It's all
shake and bake.
Yeah, you don't ever cook a meal. like a proper meal.
It's all shake and bake. Basically,
Yeah, it's
Michelle
all out
puts
the
it.
box, shove it on a pan.
She puts it in the oven and calls it
Yeah.
dinner.
That's dinner. And I get it. I don't know
Rubbish tub.
how the hell would you peel a potato if you're nearly blind? I mean, that.
You got to get Michelle the Rotato. Plug it in, you plop it on, and it spins it around. Sit and spin.
Have you got a potato peeler, Michelle?
Yeah, I have a regular handheld powered one. Yeah,
Mm.
and it also makes shredded carrots pretty good too.
As thin-skinned as potatoes are these days.
Oh, noodle baby carrots.
Yeah.
You don't need to peel potatoes anymore. I mean, just wash them good and cut them up.
That's true, Michelle. It's not going to hurt you. They're pretty.
God made dirt.
I wish you know what would, Michelle. What would send your show off to another level is if you decided I'm going to start cooking and I'm going to start eating better, and you started doing a little bit of cooking, like from scratch, not box shit. Like today, I'm going to make myself a salad with I don't know what, the chicken breast.
Well, right now, Michelle hardly ever buys any meat at all. Yeah.
I do.
By the way, right now we got 50 people watching.
Holy moly!
0.
We got a lot of lurkers today. Hello, lurkies.
Hello, all the lurkers. Thank you very much for coming in, lurkers. Could you please make sure to subscribe to the channel and share out the show with everybody? We really do want to make a good show. You're just as important as also in comments. We'd love to hear from you too. Don't be afraid to subscribe and click on hello and say hi. We welcome you.
You do your hand thing, like subscribe, and do that hand thing.
Like, subscribe. Right. Here's the like. Here's the subscribe, and here is the share. Right. So like, subscribe, and share. That's easy, and it will help the channel a lot.
Wow.
And the likes definitely help because it tells YouTube that you do enjoy the show. And we try really hard to make the show appropriate for people like families. All right, we try. But unfortunately, YouTube, I'm not going to lie, we do mess up. Okay, we're human. It's a dynamic show. We have a lot of content comes in from a variety of people, and sometimes things do get a little bit awry. I'm sorry, YouTube. We try so hard to keep things appropriate for families. You know. I've been saying no to carbs for years, and then I get all very, very frustrated. I think that's part of the problem. I think with what people don't realize is that the industry itself sends us on a wild goose chase. I've heard people say this back in the 80s, 90s, and it's still true. Fun foods that say is good for you turns out 2 years later that it was bad for you. And then you find out that was supposed to be bad for you was really good for you. And then you sit there going, well, I've been eating the bad food for 3, 4, 5 years. Now you tell me it's good for me. And then you tell me what I was supposed to be eating is now bad for me.
Yeah, they did that with butter and margarine.
They did that with butter and margarine because margarine, it turns out because of the way it's made, it's actually bad for you. Whereas butter, which is made out of natural oils, is actually considered good for you. Which is funny because I eat butter anyway. Not much. Yeah, I eat a little bit, but not much. But the thing is that that's what I'm talking about. They keep tripping over their own toes. One saying one thing, and then a couple years later, oh, we made a mistake. Oops, sorry. So,
oopsie.
Yeah. I'm not against trying to cut back on seeing the number of animals that have to be processed for food. I get that, Tiff. Right now, the price of beef in the United States is going up in price again, as they say the beef industry is crashing. Of course it's crashing. Do you know how expensive it is to raise a steak? That's right. Raisy steak. Yep. That bowl.
Well, if it gets much higher, I'm just not going to eat bloody beef. It's getting a joke now, just on the principle of the bloody thing.
Right. Chicken is still okay, but chicken
Pork's
isn't exactly
all right
cheap
as well.
either. Fish is still a thing, but you gotta worry about mercury unless it's grown in a fish farm, which much of a fish is. So again, it's hard to keep up with all the so-called health news because it keeps changing all the time. Yeah. Oh, I understand that, Galaxy. I get it. Okay, like I have been having peanut butter crackers since the wall at night. Peanut butter, protein, good for you. Crackers, carbohydrate, bad for you. Oh, it's better than chocolate.
Yeah, but you could put your peanut butter on some celery sticks, Michelle.
Yeah, you can. If I had celery sticks.
Buy some.
I buy some and they sit in the fridge in dormant for months. And so I don't necessarily want to keep throwing food away. Here's Golden Girl. Oh, Golden Girl, how you doing?
I just gotta run and get my dog, okay?
How's it going, Dee?
Hello there.
Hi. See, your hair looks pretty good today.
Yeah, I set it up. It's so straight though, and it's still
That's
what's
good.
that? It's like when I put that last solution in my hair when I got it straightened on Sunday, it made it, I don't know, tacky.
Oh.
So when I brush it, it feels like I'm brushing a rug, if you ask me.
It feels fake. Because
Yes. Yeah, it takes about a week.
Right, like my wig. Yeah, your wig. We're gonna get a real hair wig for my head. I don't know when. Yeah, maybe in a couple months, maybe a year. I don't know. Real wig's
It's
a little very
gorgeous.
expensive.
Yeah, I came out to get my kayak out because yesterday I didn't go kayaking with my brother.
Well, today it's gonna be in the low 80s, so 25 degrees Celsius. So it's gonna be pretty good for that.
It was in the 80s yesterday here. It's going to be in the 80s again. Yep, there's my kayak.
For at least for a few days anyway.
You put a bunch of stuff on here. This is going to be noisy, so I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Well, that's what I try to do if I can. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Sometimes your body just wakes up and says, "Feed me." And then you start analyzing and go, "Why, what does he want?" "I don't know. I want something sweet and tangible." Okay.
I think I need to clean this. This thing's filthy. Ugh.
Get the garden hose.
Yeah, I'd have to pull it out back, though. I'm still on my first cup of coffee. I'm just going to take a broom. It's just...
So what's that thing on the bag? That's like a package or like a trunk where you keep your little stuff?
Yeah, it's like a trunk.
Yeah.
I got my bottle holder up here where I put my bottle. And then I got like these little feet things in here to control it because this is the white water.
Yeah.
I got to flip it over. What are you doing, dog?
Right now, Rusty's outside. The door's open so he can come in and out as he wants. He's
she was. Ouch. Why the hell are they beeping? They're not supposed to be beeping. There ain't even a
It's
crosswalk.
best to wear a life vest even if you are a great swimmer in case you hit a rock or something and capsize.
Not me. I've never hit a rock.
Oh.
You gotta know where you're going, what you're doing.
Well, that's true. But remember what Sean Connery's wife said, never say never again. There's always that one first time.
I got this thing in the mail. My daughter got it. She wants me to do it for her.
What is it?
I don't know yet. I haven't opened it. I had it sitting here for days. She just asked me to have it done by the end of August.
Yeah.
What the heck is it? Okay, some kind of diamond painting.
Yes, Tiger
What
Kitty has been with us for a very long time. What was it, 2016,
Oh,
2017, at least 2018, Tiger's been with us.
I know what it is. They're homemade coasters. San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be coasters. These must go in the back. She must be wanting to make these for my brother. My brother.
Millie, you must be from, if you watch some of the old shows, yeah.
That's nice of her. So she must want me to do these for my brother.
Yes, Millie, it used to be hell around here.
There was a kayaker or so a couple weeks ago that got hit by a jet ski in Florida. She died.
That's because you got too many idiots in the water. That's now
Right.
see most
so
of the
just like when you have insurance, your life vest is your insurance policy.
now most of the places I go kayaking, like when I go down like there's French Creek, there's Cattaraugus Creek, there's Candidaga, I can't even say the name of that creek, and then there's 20 Mile. Those there are they're steady flow creeks,
Yeah.
and they're deeper, and there's usually never nobody on there other than me and my brother, and sometimes comedy.
Yeah.
So
What kind of kayak does
when
comedy have?
he borrows my brother's, my brother.
I mean, he's so physically large, so
Yeah.
Well, this kayak that my brother has, I don't think he's home. Let me see. If he's home, he has them on his car.
yeah.
Let's see.
Good
All right,
morning,
my brother
Mojo.
has
How you doing?
now. See, this is my kayak. My brother has one that's open, and it could.
Hey, Mojo.
It's up to 500 pounds. Like
Okay.
this one here is up to 250. My brother has two kayaks. His blue one's up to 250, but then his gray one that he bought, because he bought a slightly larger one, because when he goes on his like 4-day kayaking trips, he wants to pack coolers and stuff like that into his
Right.
kayak. So he bought a larger one that could hold more weight. And I believe he said it was a 500 or 600 pound weight limit on that one.
Right. Well, that would make sense. Yeah. Because some people
So
use
occasionally,
kayaking when they go camping too. They'll actually.
Oi, me top last me's a geezer go mojo.
yeah, my brother does that a lot. He'll go camping and
Yeah.
he'll take his kayak.
Actually,
Now,
Mojo's come
yesterday,
on panel, especially if the real deal is here. I'd
Yeah.
love Mojo to come on panel because he
Mojo.
thinks our voices are awful.
Come on up,
So if we
Mojo.
both talk,
How you doing,
we
Tiff?
both talk, it'll make
Tuffy.
it say hell.
Is Tiff Tuffy or is Tuffy somebody else? I've always get mixed up.
Is Tiff Tuffy or
Tuffy is
someone
Tiff.
else? What?
Because we have a Tuffy in my Discord too. A blonde
Yes.
haired Tuffy. Is that Tiff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I got the two sorted out. All right, thank you. I like the blonde hair on
Unless you got me.
Tuffy though. She's cute. She's cute.
Oh, uh-oh. Watch it, Tiff. She's going to start hitting on you.
No, I'm not going to start hitting on anyone.
Oh, he finally took care of it.
Okay, thanks, Tiff.
Good.
For
Why
clarifying.
does he have a
Oh, there's the
focus?
deal. The deal hates our voice, so let's stereo him with our voice, Mojo, just to annoy him for the day.
Amen.
He said that our voices, most English people have great voices, but apparently you and I have like these, which I agree with him. I mean, I don't
have a problem with either one of your voices. It doesn't bother me.
Me neither.
Maybe they're thinking that maybe you're not maybe not a typical, a high, you're just an average Jane Doe of the UK. I mean, you're not a experienced actress,
Exactly. Low budget show. I keep telling everyone.
I gotta get my broom. Hold on, I'm not going in. You can stay here. I'm just grabbing the broom.
Yeah.
Crazy dog. I'm not going anywhere. Just quit getting all excited.
Piggy dog Oreo.
So the first question, Michelle, is what are you going to order from Instacart today?
Didn't you order Instacart last week?
Whatever you want.
What's that?
Michelle's going to order whatever she wants.
Did you order Instacart last week?
No, I didn't order Instacart last week.
Instashart.
Put some veg on there, Michelle. Even if it's canned or frozen.
I got canned soups and stuff already. But let's see, what do we need? No, we don't need coffee. You got a whole nother can of coffee. You just found that. Yeah.
Coffee.
And
Coffee can.
you just bought a gallon of milk, so you don't need milk. Right. We need another box of cereal.
Milky?
Yeah.
You get brand
Do you need more chicken breast meat? Maybe. So
What about a frozen lasagna, Michelle?
You like some
I got a frozen lasagna in the freezer too, which I haven't even used yet.
Oh, okay. What else can Michelle eat?
cornflake?
I'll be easy on cornflakes because that often contains chlorphosphates in that, which is an insecticide, herbicide for weed killing.
Glyphosate?
I don't like cornflakes anyway, but
Glyphosate's poison.
I eat a lot of Honey Nut Cheerios though because that's good for my heart.
Are they? You got a lot of sugar on them though, Michelle. That's the problem.
And I don't even use a lot of regular sucrose or table sugar.
No, but I'm saying the cereal has sugar in it.
Most cereals do have sugar in it. But Honey Nut Cheerios mostly has real honey, so it also has antibacterial value too.
Brad, your mics.
So you get two big. So David has got two big bags of groceries.
I was stuffing my face. I'm sorry.
Sure, I'll send you a link. I can send you a link, Mojo. Do you want the one link with the phone numbers too, or just the channel panel link? Because I can give you both. Let me just give you the main one here. Okay, copy this. All right, hold on a minute.
Mojo's coming up. The deal is gonna be pissed off.
I'm sending it out now.
My horrible voice in stereo.
Sending it to.
Oh, so horrible.
I'm sending it to Mojo. M-O Joe on her main link. Okay.
Oh, Joe.
Filthy.
God.
Like
Okay, I just sent it out to you, Mojo.
When are you going kayaking?
Today.
Oh.
See, yesterday I watched my brother kayak while comedy with women. Today, I'm actually gonna go.
Noise.
Hey, D.
What's up?
Read Noah's comment and then read mine.
How water
Oh,
resistant is the boot in that thing? Because I mean, could you put like a cell phone, a charger, and things like that? Ideally, in a
Bruce
Ziploc
comment?
bag in there. So, like, if you want to go
Noah's
camping
comment.
and
He's
be able to
asking
do
if you
video.
need an airbag in your kayak, and I told him only when you're in it.
No, I do have cushions, the seat cushions that go in here,
Yeah.
but that's it. I mean, it's like a Dr. Scholl's therapeutic butt cushion. If you
Okay.
ask me, it just slides in there, but I take it out when I kayak. Yeah, thing sits all winter
Oh,
and it
I
gets
know. Groceries have gotten so expensive. It's not even funny.
all kinds of stuff in this thing.
It's insane how expensive groceries have gotten in the store these days.
Jesus. Good enough for me. I'm ready.
Food stamps are money given by the Department of Agriculture in the United States from
Flip it
fixed
over.
income to low income people that is allocated just for buying groceries. The problem with them is they often don't give us enough to make up for all the inflationary trend that's been going on in the last few years.
This one's so squeezed up. I'm going to be getting a newer one. I've had this one for about 3 years. I've already been checking out newer ones. I want one that's not. I don't want to sit upon, but I don't want one that's whitewater.
Yeah, you're right, Noah's Ark. She missed the joke.
I'm not even. I can't even see the chat, or hell, I can't even see the panel.
Well, D. What I replied when Noah asked if you had
Yeah.
a airbag in your kayak, I responded that only when you were in it.
Oh, yeah, collision time. I haven't hit anything too hard with it. I mean, in Lake Erie, there's nothing to hit, but when I went whitewater, that's where most of these scratches came from. I underestimated the depth of the water, and I try to go through it, and so I end up running across rocks.
Okay, he's Galaxy Eyes right now is on the phone is on the phone with her doctor's office. So
Itchy scratchy?
Where the hell did he put it? He only has
Uh-huh.
one. He only has one on his car. Ugh. Good grief. It is hot out here. A lot cooler in my house. Let's see, did he put it back here?
It's a cool 82 here.
No, it's not back.
Have you ever heard
Millie,
of a pizza snot before?
I don't know if that's gonna really work, considering I usually make cheese pizza. So why don't you just
What
give
is
Michelle a
pizza
2-pound block
salad?
of cheese and a couple of loaves of bread at the same time, and she'll go ahead and make it.
Michelle, panel, get it. I'm not co-host. I heard it. Ding dong.
Oh, okay. Did you answer it?
No, I'm not co-host.
'Cause I didn't.
I'm not co-host. You
Ring
have
ding.
one.
Oh, okay. Oh, now I do. It's Mojo.
I've got it.
Go ahead,
I got it.
Mojo.
I
How you
saw it.
doing? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, all right. It didn't show up the first time.
All right,
Holy
well,
Hey,
Mojo.
Mojo.
let me make Mojo co-host too,
That's me, mate.
and let's make
I'm
Wizard
Mojo.
co-host.
Last geezer, mate.
Okay, so
Hello,
Grizz, you're
Mojo.
co-host.
Hi, Mojo.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
How you doing,
Go, girl,
everybody?
make you a
Boy, the
co-host.
real deal's out of here now, mate. Adios,
Oh,
real
thank you
deal.
so
Going.
much.
Bradley,
I'm
why
glad
you
You're
to
not
be
gonna like
wanted.
this one, mate.
I'm very glad to be wanted. It's a wonderful
Oh,
feeling.
mate.
Absolutely tremendous.
I'm your top mate, Michelle. I'll take care of any geezer's grass for you.
Yeah, Brad is
Is
me
that
top
right,
geezer.
Mojo?
Yep. He's going to take me trucking all around America. How you, Tiger? All right.
Or we'll take
Yeah,
any
I'm all right. How are you?
take out any grasses.
Oh, bloody hell. The hens are going to start clucking. Oh, my God.
Oh, is he
Boy, the hens
is
is
he
pecking.
starting? Is he starting his
Oh,
song?
Granddad,
Is
how you
he-
doing?
Apparently, our voices are terrible. He said he's heard many English voices and they're all wonderful, but when he heard yours and
he's
mine.
talking about the posh upper class.
Hello, darling. Oh,
I
absolutely.
think he's
Hello,
talking
darling.
about the
Pretty
so-called
darling,
articulated, perfectly
Yeah.
done stage and actress voices.
Wait, you freaking hell.
Yes, darling. We tread the boards over here, my darling. We tread the boards. Theatre.
Yeah, theater, yeah.
Don't forget
Oh,
about
dear.
Rubbish Tub.
Yeah, we're not all Mary Poppins over here, my darling.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Fine. There, fine.
Right now we're at 30
What's
people.
up,
So what
Walter
happened to the
Bay
50
with
people
the
you were
rubbish
at,
tub?
Michelle, at the beginning of the show? I have no idea.
Hey, Michelle, did you have a nice time yesterday with Stan? You went out for a meal, didn't you? What was the food like?
Well, we didn't go out yesterday because Stan had an emergency court case to do, so we had to
Oh, okay.
reschedule
All
for another
Okay.
time instead. But
Okay.
Friday, me and Krista
Oh,
are
look.
going to go out for
Look.
dinner, and I still would like to try to treat Ebony to another dinner separately.
Yeah, that's my
It's
follow.
Gidget. Look at Gidget. Gidget.
Where's Gitchy?
Hello, Gidget.
I s-
Oh, can you see the dog, Mojo?
I can't, no.
On Grizz's.
well,
Face.
Gitchy is an angel. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, hang on. Let me just press on. There's 3 others here. Yes, let me have a look.
No.
Oh, no.
Chris's daughter's holding a little dog.
That's my doggy in my photo. Oh, he's delicious.
He is, isn't he? Look at the size of it.
That's the dog we didn't get a chance to
Oh,
see
that is
yesterday, guys.
hair.
He looks like a little fox.
Yeah. Everyone said that. It looks like a fox. He's very fox. She is very foxy.
Well, she's a cute little dog, that's for sure.
He's cute.
Oh, hello. Are you Chris's daughter? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
that's
Chris's
good.
daughter, yep.
Oh,
Beautiful
He's
daughter and a beautiful
beautiful.
girl.
yeah. Oh, he loves you.
She,
He's gorgeous.
it's a
Oh,
dog.
she.
It's a she girl.
She. Right. She dog. Yeah, she loves you.
It's like a little baby, the way it follows everyone around. It's
I'm
so
sure
cute.
Gucci will be here soon. All right, here's the community information for those of you who want to know. Number 1 right now is the
Thank
deal
you.
for the
Thank you
real,
for that.
the deal for real. Second is Brain Dead. Third is Tuffy Lynn. Congratulations. Fourth is Break the Fun Loose Forever.
Who's that?
Fifth is Grizz. Sixth is Mr. Kisser. Seventh is Gemini Jam. 8
Wow.
is Poon Handlers and Forever Lasting. 9 is Brian K. 10 is Stan CT. 11 is David Vingman, which will come up fast. Moose Knuckles is 12. David Bildo is 13. Galaxy Ice is 14. 15 is Hammer Nail. 17 is Golden Girl. 18 is Millie Dread. 19 is Tiger Kitty. 20 is I never heard this.
Oh,
This is,
brother.
I guess it's me,
What is
Mojo.
this crap?
That's me. That's me,
Flippity
Michelle. That's my handle
N2R.
name. Yeah.
For formerly the famous woman Miami. I never heard of that one. 22 is
Now this
Rocky
is showing their
Horror.
other names. I've just noticed this.
So that's
because
some of the ranking for today.
You're coming up as Flippity, Mojo.
Yeah, I changed my name for a joke about a month ago, but it just comes up as that for some reason. That is me.
Yeah, but it's showing different names than people are using at the moment.
Yeah, weird. I don't get that.
Yeah, I'm Break the Funk Loose forever.
I don't get that. I can't even donate
And that
or get a
Millie
membership.
photo, I
of my
recognise
email.
that Millie photo, Millie,
Yeah.
of the old lady.
Well, you can, but you said you're having a problem with your payment methods for some reason.
Michelle, you better.
Yeah. With my email, I don't know what's that. I've tried and tried. I just can't figure it out.
Can I send you information on how to donate through PayPal and other sites? Because one of them should work.
Yeah.
Bradley just donated 5. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, you got to say this. I'll say it first, then Mojo. Plump water, birdie,
Get a nice meal,
rubbish
Michelle.
tub,
Plump
garage,
water birdie, rubbish tub. Give me a
zebra.
heart here too, Michelle, pretty please.
I understand.
Hang on a minute. Garage, zebra.
It's plump water,
I'll
birdie,
give you some more hearts than that one.
Plump water, birdie.
rubbish tub, garage,
All right.
Rubbish tub, garage.
zebra.
Zebra.
The more you chat,
Another
the higher
zebra.
numbers go. Yeah, well,
There's a
that's
zebra.
true. That's true. Yeah.
Tomato,
Plump water, baby.
Tomato.
Water,
Potato.
plump water,
Sorry,
birdie.
Yeah,
The rubbish
water.
tub.
Well, I can say water, but I want to say water.
Yeah, I say water.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Zebra,
We use
tomato,
We cut the
garage,
T's out,
library.
Brad, and Americans put D's where the T's are. So
Yeah, you
You
spell
say
colour
water,
wrong. You're
water.
lazy, you lot. You don't
You-
put the U in words like honour, colour.
Plump water,
Yeah.
birdie.
I know, but that's
Like-
one word, though, Mojo. Americans don't
Color.
realize that there's a U in is color. COLOUR. Behavior.
That's right.
Oh, we
Like honour.
BEAVIOUR.
HONOUR.
Let me
Lazy
about
dog.
them days.
Flavor.
joking.
FLAVOUR. There is a U in there. All those words. Labor, the same thing. LABOUR.
You are. Yeah.
We drop the
But I still
Americans
love you
drop the
all.
U so often we don't even think about it. That's
Yeah, I
weird.
did have a crown next to my name the other day, but it suddenly disappeared. But I don't really understand how it works. It's quite funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
well, I think it's a fix. It's definitely a fix.
I think it
because-
has something to do with
Yeah.
the called the
Me
vowel
too, the
shift,
trolling.
which
They're
is something that
just
happened
trolling us.
historically around the 19th century.
The muckle chuckle. I'd rather flex my
Chuckle,
knuckles.
chuckle. Hey, Bradley, are you on the road? You're on the road, aren't you?
Yeah, he's driving again.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
On the
Yeah.
road again. I'm always on the
Yeah.
stupid road again. I gotta
On
sit
that
behind some
road
stupid
again.
car
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
on the road again.
Come on, Rover.
Talking about being on the road, Michelle, when are you going to go trucking again? Why are you not
Come on,
truck
Rover.
driving?
Oh, yeah, I love that game.
Yeah.
When are you
Especially
going
in
to
the
truck
UK.
next, Michelle? When are you trucking?
Well, we didn't do it Monday. No, we might not be able to do it Friday because that's Turtle Wild. Thursday's gonna be Turtle Wild. Tonight is Lummy's show. Yay! Out on the porch, most likely. Yeah.
For those of you who are not subscribed to Lumi, she has her own channel, and
Yeah.
she will be, and she streams.
Here's the link. I'll type it in for you guys.
She looks just like Michelle with brown hair. Amazing.
Don't forget about Comedy and Finestra.
What time would that be, Michelle? What
that'd be
time my
now.
time?
Time you going live, Michelle? 7?
Yes.
7.
It'd be midnight.
Well,
yeah. I'll
7
be up.
Eastern.
Yeah.
There's a link in the side chat.
Now
7
make sure it
Eastern.
works, Michelle.
I like Lumi's
Make sure it
channel.
Well, we'll
works.
speak
She's
proper.
very good.
It does. Yay. Okay, so that's the right link.
Oh, it's tip top, mate.
I want to make sure
Now
it's the
what,
right
mate?
channel because sometimes.
See.
Well, you geezers better show up. If you
Don't grass, mate.
we'll
Don't
know
grass.
you'll be grassing.
Don't grass me up.
I will be there.
No grassing on the geezers, mate.
In fact, because it's the special night, Lumi, I'm going to defrost one of my brownies. And I will
Oh.
munch that an hour before the show.
Right, but make sure you
Nice.
understand. I'm probably not going to be wearing the wig because my head would be too damn hot as it is. So this is going to be outside.
So we've got Michelle standing in for Lumi.
Well, no, I'm still
Just
there,
like the
but
Loomy.
just leave the wig off, just so.
Oh, all right. We'll just imagine your hair's brown.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
in.
I like that brown wig. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget about me.
And don't
Talk about
forget
me,
to share out all these channels to everybody
talk about
because
me
that
too,
would help
thanks.
me and my show a lot. Now, I know my show's not monetized, so I don't have to worry about the stuff Michelle discussed at the beginning of the show because it doesn't apply to me. No, it doesn't.
Exactly. I like that, mate. I like that. Liverpool.
Love water, Bertie.
But since it's still going to be outside and there is a
What?
family,
Birdie.
but since
I
there
think I
is,
say birdie funny because I.
Across the Merseyside.
because the show's going to be outside, we got a family with kids that live downstairs, so we can't talk about
Bloody
anything
hell, the
really
pump water,
extreme.
Yeah, Oasis are going to do their concert soon in August, but I saw them in 2006, so I couldn't afford the ticket anyway. Fucking like
Yeah.
200, 300 quid.
We say aluminium. You say
Aluminium,
aluminium.
Or it's the island of fire.
It's aluminium. It's not aluminum.
We
No,
Americans say aluminium or say aluminum, aluminum, right? Aluminium versus aluminum.
Say
I don't
aluminum
know.
like that, mate. It's aluminium.
Aluminium. We rock it. Aluminium.
Or if you can't
We
pronounce the
talk
word
it.
right, it's unbecoming, mate.
Yeah, that's very common in Missouri. I
Watch out
heard
for
that
the phone,
being said
mate.
that way a lot.
I don't know if it was Gigi or Jem. One of them said that when I'm like yelling and shouting, when I'm going off on one, my English accent really comes out. Like an old Londoner.
Yeah.
The swearing comes.
You're
to
right,
me-
London. Once
to
you go
me,
back
you
over
sound
the
like-
green, mate.
You just sound like from my neck of the woods anyway, but I can hear a slight twang sometimes, but you still got the English in you.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
How many Brits
all
how
that
many
filthy
Brits say
English on it.
aluminium,
Ain't
or
that
do you
the
mean the
truth?
American pronunciation? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen any YouTubers or any television broadcast in the UK where they say aluminium is
hell.
aluminum. That's very.
Well, Michelle, my uncle has lived in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia for 45 years, but he's still got his West Country accent. Somerset. All right, my love. He's still
Oh
got
wow,
his
you
accent.
still like that.
Yeah, that's where my mum comes from.
Oh,
All right, my
wow.
love. How you doing? Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's still got
I was
him and his
thinking
wife
hippies when I
still
think
got that.
Somerset.
That West Country accent, even though they've lived over in America for 45 years, you know? And my brother, he lives up in Liverpool, but he's still got my accent, do you know what I mean? His kids have, like, Scouse accents, but he's
Yeah.
still got my accent.
And also, when you say
Funny.
when you say the letters, say A through Z, is we say in English, they say it is A through Z.
Yeah, that's Z, not Z.
Yeah, Zed, yeah.
Like in Led Zeppelin. Yeah. Zed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the balloons, wasn't it, in World War II, the Led Zeppelins.
Yeah.
Lift house.
The hot air balloon thing.
That's right. Yeah, they used to like
Didn't it explode?
put the Nazis in there, like. But yeah, you still got your English accent, Tiger. But I can hear a faint American accent. But
Right.
you still got your roots. You got your roots.
Yeah. I don't think I'm never going to lose my English accent.
Do you ever get like people
Galaxy,
saying,
you sound like a
where
West
are you
Coast
from?
All the time.
Californian. That's what you sound like
Yeah,
to
I
me.
bet.
It's not that
All
much
the
different
time.
than a lot of people in America. The two coasts sound almost the same. Almost the same.
Oh, Galaxy, I love your accent, Michelle. You sound proper West, like, California girl. I wish
Yeah,
they
you
all
do.
could
You
be
sound.
California girls.
I think everyone hates their own voice, Tiff. I think it's just
Oh,
you play it back, and it's like chalkboard.
No, I can't.
Nails on a chalkboard when I hear my voice. I cringe.
The only thing that's a problem, Galaxy
sound
Eyes,
fine
is
to
your
me.
microphone is so loud. It clips. I noticed that.
I sound awful. Hello?
Hello? Just went silent.
Oh.
I was reading the chat.
Yeah, I can see it actually this time, the chat.
Well, Tim, I used to think the same thing too, but unfortunately, having finally been doing YouTube videos long enough, unfortunately, I just have to gnash my teeth and bear with it and hope I don't break any in the process.
Oh, I
My
see what
dentist
they
would
are.
love me. More teeth trauma. Gee, that's going to be just wonderful, Michelle. Just snapped a few more on me. No, I had to listen to my YouTube replays.
Diamond Peyton toasters.
Yeah, my daughter got them for my brother, obviously, and she told me to have them done. It's just I can't get this thing peeled off. I've been trying. I got the diamonds
what is
all.
that, D? What is that? I can't quite make it out.
It's a toaster.
It's San Francisco 49er football team.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
She's going to diamond paint it. You know what that is, don't you?
Yeah, and then I got to put these on
it.
Yeah, now see, I
Good
did
morning,
get.
Don. How you doing today?
Here, I'll
Good
show
morning,
you what
Don.
I made him for Christmas. Yeah, I'm already done with like 4 pieces.
Tonight will be my show on YouTube. And Michelle, can we simulcast my show on your channel? You want to really divide your audience?
Can't see the chat anymore, Michelle. You've got rid of the
maybe
chat.
not.
I can't see the chat.
Right there.
Oh, wow.
It's already done.
That's really nice. Is that the San Francisco 49ers? Is that a baseball team, or is that?
It's a football team. He's loved them since he was a kid. I'm waiting for the frame to come because the frame will cover all the white.
Yeah.
And then when the sun hits it or the light.
That's true, David S. And even though the
It
two
gets
words
all
sound
like,
almost
see, I have a
identical.
buttload done.
Almost identical.
I've done so many of them.
Michelle, can you put the chat back on? Because I can't see the chat. It's kind of gone to the side.
Oh, the chat is on the screen.
I see it.
Oh, it's gone on to my side. I don't know what's happened.
Okay.
Gonna be doing ladybugs with these.
Oh, that's nice. Did you paint them?
Yeah, the base paint. They have to be red. My oldest daughter wants these for around her tree.
Hello, matey.
This thing
Hi,
glows. It like sparkles underneath the UV light.
Oh, the Uber light.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got it sitting here. I've been messing with it.
Nice. It looks
Also,
really
soda
nice.
light.
Brad collects stuff that glows under the UV light.
A bunch of beach
of
glass.
Yep, I
Carnival
collect
glass.
crystals. I collect glass.
That looks like a piece of quartz you were
plate,
just holding there.
This bowl is all full of glass.
Someone read this message,
coins in
please. What message?
The plump Waterbury message.
Someone reads this message, please. Yeah, Brain Dad just right.
Flash shards. Bunch of them.
What voices I criticize? I don't really criticize the person's voice.
Too.
Oh, Michelle kind of sounds like that kid that's like, apparently.
No, I can't get back onto that full screen. That's weird.
Yeah, Bradley clicks for uranium glass. I don't know much about it.
Yep. Well, it makes a Geiger counter click.
Brothers.
He's finally awake.
Look at that species. Look at him right there.
Oh,
Sexy
dear God.
beast.
Here we go.
I can't see it. Oh.
Hang on, I'll pin him.
Comedy flu showing skin again.
What are we looking at here, mate?
Oh,
Michelle, do you like my doggy in my profile picture? Do you like my doggy? That's my doggy.
Oh, your little piggy dog.
Yeah, that's Apollo. He's my baby.
Oh, he's a cute baby.
Yeah, he's lovely, isn't he?
Oh, that great little piggy dog there, mate.
Yeah, he just woke up.
7 years old now.
Chris said, can you use
covered in
white
flesh?
screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like his photo being taken, so I had to do it really quickly. You can just see his nose and his head.
Has he just got up? Comedy Flu just got up, and it's nearly 12 o'clock.
Yep, he just woke up. He literally went to the bathroom and went outside.
Lazy Potter. What a lazy old bastard.
Oh, yeah. They
about it.
wouldn't surprise. Radium was also used in clock faces and stuff, too. They also used to use, the Romans used to use white lead also. Back in the time of Rome, women used white lead in their makeup.
There's gotta be a way to get this off. I'm not sure.
I don't think so, Jem. Michelle, do you think you can go a day without a whole show without complaining?
I'm not
complaining. Oh, there's Whinging Wednesday after all.
It is Whinging Wednesday.
Oh,
moan away, Michelle. Moan away. It's Whinging Wednesday.
Predominantly red.
I'm only joking, Comedy. Hello, Comedy. How you doing, Comedy?
Oh,
and you know what's even more scary? You know what's even more scary? Was back in the 50s, it was not uncommon for modeling a winter snow scene in HO and train layouts. They would use asbestos for snow. That's true. They did. They used to
Jem
use
has the crown. Jem is number one.
There you go, Mojo. You can say hi.
Oh. Hey, Comedy.
Hey, Comedy. Tap your booty.
Oh, it's me, Geezer Comedy Flu.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
And green paint green wallpaper in the Victorian era contained arsenic in it.
It's still morning. Michelle. Getting up and have a little brunch for yourself there, mate.
I just swept off the kayak.
Look at those boobs.
Isn't it? Oh, he's a big fatty, isn't it? Get in his belly.
Is
it warm out there?
You think maybe we should get AC? Put the AC on in the dining room. No, the AC for the dining room window. I know. I already did laundry this morning. I've been up for hours. You can get 2 units. Yeah, but one is the movable.
You have any morning coffee?
Yeah, that's that
How
one.
come
That
Comic
has
Flea
nothing to
sounds
do with
like
the
Tonka
frickin'
sometimes
kitchen.
when he's in the
I
background?
need to mute myself. I gotta do some bitching.
No, you don't.
Oh,
Well, it is
yeah.
Whinging Wednesday, so you're fine.
Wonky donkey.
Yeah, he's still trying to get first place. Yeah.
Oh, it's so wonderful to have you top geezer Mojo here. Don't you just love
Boy,
Mojo?
no grassing, brothers, no grassing.
Oh, there's no grassing on your geese, mate.
All
No,
right.
no,
Back.
no,
No, what
no.
happens to the grasses?
Now go shine your shoebox.
Bob's your
I
uncle,
didn't
mate.
understand that.
You didn't understand Go shag your shoebox.
Screw that
Go shine your
shit.
shoebox. Motherfucker!
I have
Give
more
it here.
important shit to do than that.
The sad thing, he can only fit in child sizes.
Now you're a little bit out of order yourself. You know, you were a little bit out of order.
Child
What's
Blue.
right is what?
You
Huh?
It's not, I can only fit in the child shoeboxes. What?
Hey, Billy, there's only one Irishman down here, okay?
It's only one Irish. I'm a quarter Irish.
Oh, you wee
No,
lad.
you're a
You
little
don't need a
bit, you're a little
nuclear
bit out
reactor
of
to
order.
create
It's not
lead.
it, Julie.
Although
Little bit wee bastard.
it is true that uranium eventually will break down into lead, but
Shit is hot.
lead is
It's
actually
hot
a
enough
very
here.
common
It's
material in
cold.
the Earth's crust.
That looks nice there at Gigi's house and Comedy's house. It looks like you're on holiday.
Yeah,
Hot out here.
They used to
it's
use
very
lead in
hot
pencils.
in the 80s.
See how big Golden Girl's yard is there.
It's lovely.
Oh,
God,
speaking
Apollo
of
would love
yard,
that.
That's
Lord.
where we park in the RV.
did
RV party.
What?
Pizza
Yeah,
Pizza.
Golden Girl. We were discussing Golden Girl again last night.
did Craig
about-
Senior get back to you again, Golden Girl?
I'm gonna go get me a free drink.
No one got back to me.
Nobody's drinking sense over there.
I heard my name, but I didn't hear what they said. There was too many of them. It's off here side.
All right, so I asked you, did Craig Senior get back to you yet in your messages?
No, the last one I texted was what, like 3 days ago, and I haven't heard nothing back from him.
Oh.
I texted him the one day, he texted back, and then the following morning I texted him. He didn't get back, so I texted him one more time the next day after that,
I hope he's
and
okay.
still hasn't gotten back. So
Hopefully he's
I
no. Sorry, I was just gonna mute.
thought you were going to reuse this. You shouldn't be putting it.
I went to bed earlier so I could try to get up closer to normal time this morning and get a good 4 to 6 hours in. So,
Where I threw was like that.
so that's
Holy,
what I
I'm
did.
sweating in places that should be illegal. Oh, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
Sorry, we have 6 cats next door, and Apollo
Now you
was on the
have dirt
lookout.
all over you.
Why can't every panel be like this?
What are you, a bonehead?
6 cats next door, and Apollo is always on the lookout for them.
A
So,
Devo?
Yeah.
I
I
got
think
my
the world would
face.
be a better place if every
it doesn't hurt them though. Just take some smoke
Chest,
back over the
underneath
fence.
your boots. I think you got to lift it up. There you go. And then in the center of your chest.
Looks like beautiful weather there, Dee.
Oh, it's too hot. Like I told him, I'm not even moving. I'm sitting here and I'm sweating in places that should be illegal.
Yeah, I remember when you were digging like the snow out back in January, December. You had to dig all that snow. I remember that.
Oh, that's not too. I don't mind that. See,
Your hair's growing.
What?
His hair's growing, isn't it?
Yeah, we're both due
Grow it
for a
long.
haircut. Hey, maybe that's what we should do today. Go get a haircut.
Yeah, get your hair cut.
What do you think?
Yeah, let your hair down.
Because I already called the optometrist. They're not in today, so I have to wait till tomorrow.
Now shave this up.
Ew. What, so I can receive your
Oh,
double
you're
chin?
like Ricky.
It says
You're an
this.
optometrist.
You
You're not a
guys
peasant
who are not
dispenser.
watching this
Yeah, but it's
because
still
YouTube
your
would probably
double
get a
chin.
little bit ornery about it.
Show your gobbler.
All right, who the
Comedy
hell wants
Flu
to
is
see
scratching his face
him
with his
without a beard?
fingers and his
Gobbler.
beard.
Gobbler
Yeah,
flu.
you look a lot younger without a beard, I think. It's quite manly, but
He looks like
you
a
know,
tip-top mate, that geezer
a
guy.
bit scratchy. It looks a bit scratchy.
Yeah, guys, I did something similar last night. After
Well, he's saying if he gets a haircut today, he's going to shave. Show him what you're going to shave.
Oh, just right here.
The
Oh,
sides.
no. He's going to shave his nipples?
I know it needs wax. Look at all that damn hair. Like a damn gorilla.
Jiggles and wiggles.
well, let's see. Last night you did Turtle Wow. We went to bed about 11. Yeah, we slept up until about 3, 4 in the morning. Then we woke
What?
up real quick.
Wait.
We used
I
the
know.
bathroom.
Yeah, I
Went back to
popped
bed.
in for a little bit. I left the light. Yeah. But I do miss your trucking.
Yeah, I passed out.
You do
Your
have to
trucking
go
game.
I miss
downstairs.
the goddamn trucking
You
too.
have to go downstairs to grab
We
the.
like trucking and we truck a lot.
Oh, you
We
monkey,
like
you
trucking
monkey truggy.
Or I can.
You
Monkey
don't truck
truggy.
and we truck
I
a
could grab
lot.
it. Would you put it in?
Yeah, sure.
Right here,
Look
I'll
at
let
I
you
Colin,
have
he's
can't
like a little
it.
because
Buddha.
Comedy Flu is bare chested right now.
He looks like a Buddha. He's a little Buddha priest.
I have to put on a t-shirt.
Yes, I got a Buddha belly. You guys all should be jealous. I have a body of a god.
belly,
You
belly,
better
belly,
keep-
belly, belly,
You need to
big
keep
back.
that beard. Don't you shave that beard, Redbeard.
Are you gonna shave?
I know, Don. You can't see the chat on the screen. I'm sorry.
No, but this is where all my red hair is. All my Irish hair grows in here.
Yeah, that's the Irish, isn't it?
I
The
will.
Irish.
Redbeard
That's
brother.
the
Oh,
Irish
hey,
one.
Daddy.
Just set it down. I'll put it in there.
Well,
smack
that's
the
what
beard off
anytime
you.
this will be what the typical
I'll
Brazilians
smack the
are.
beard off
'Cause
you.
Dragon tails, I'ma slap a bitch with some dragon.
Oh,
Yes,
good
Chris,
one. Oh, my lord.
And you guys remember this one? Bananas in pajamas. They're coming down the stairs.
Down the
Bananas
stairs,
in pajamas.
the pajamas, they're coming on the west.
Okay, I can show piano again.
Oh shit! I'm going back inside.
Yay.
I like Bananas in pajamas. It was a great show.
You gonna do that? You're not smoking.
You remember
Oh,
Banana
fuck.
Split? La 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 la
Na, 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 na,
la la la
na,
la. One banana, two
Wait,
banana,
no.
three banana, four.
I will. I'll do that section. You just do this section.
Ba 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 brain.
Whatever you
Ba
do,
ba
don't
ba
touch the
ba ba
backpack.
brain.
You need the light? No. You want me to put the window up?
You got me rocking
you
and a
sure?
rolling, ba ba brain, ba 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 brain.
I think I'm gonna.
Man says he does
Whatever. Sure, you can see him back there. Let's see. Yeah, you can see him.
DC cases.
It's because right now the chat's being shown on the regular chat. I can turn back on the restream chat too. Just hold it.
Like for the
No, but there was a
See, the problem is YouTube is kind of weird because in one sense,
Oh, you mean geezer, right?
there's nothing
Oh, dear, your
wrong.
hair looks lovely. Lovely hair.
No, that's too bad.
God
Oh,
bless
it's
geezer.
gorgeous. Beautiful hair.
I think I'm gonna just
Hi,
clean this up.
Rusty, I hear ya.
I can't do it with this, so
All right, now I can see it again too. Okay, I was
I like
wondering
the
what you were
bang,
doing
the
outside, huh?
fringe. I like the bang, not the fringe.
Let me show you
It's
something a
huge.
little more
The
fun.
bang for your buck.
Ba 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 ba
When you get
ba
a present going on, that's when you do this and get rid of it.
The happy kitty.
Very nice, man.
Kitty, hippie kitty.
There he is, the man of the month, old kitty cat.
The internet shit is getting spotty again, y'all.
We go to 6. Here. Let me do it.
Oh, my
No.
I move you a little.
You have it on a timer. What? You don't want it on a timer, and I don't want it 60 degrees in here. Like a freaking nut.
Rusty's in the house and he's happy. He's in a good mood right now. Got to work off some of that extra energy he had. Gone outside, run around.
Yeah, I think I will
All right,
put it on. All right. There. Perfect.
So what, Michelle, is Rusty staying in a lot more now? Or?
No, he's out now. She's already let him out.
Okay.
Yeah, because he likes to get out because he needs to get work
How
out
do you know he likes
energy
to get
buildup
out?
he has. The door's open to the porch too, so I'm getting fresh air in here also.
Go over
So
there to take a bath.
I don't have a screen, and even if I did, no, my kitty cat, he would probably rip a hole in it.
If you
That's
do have a-
my door's wide
you have
open
a-
there, so he can get some air from outside.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
He's happy putting his scent all over his scent all over my monitor
Oh,
again.
sorry.
So, Michelle, does he go out for long periods, or does he come straight back, kind of thing?
Yeah, he goes out for a little while and then he comes right back in.
Right. Okay, that's good.
So he doesn't stay outside, or I have to go chase him down or anything. He just lays on the porch. Most of the time.
They're up and
Oh,
down.
lag central.
James didn't know that. He didn't know you could do that.
He's rubbing his face all over my monitor right now.
That'd make a great poster with the British flag behind Rusty.
Piggy
It's like a great photo.
What's that, Rusty? What's that? Yep, that's the UK flag right there in the wall. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, the picture of Rusty in front of the UK flag is, like, pretty cool. People would have that as a poster.
Could do that.
They'd buy that.
Piggy kitten.
He's an American cat, but he's got the UK flag behind him. You know what I mean? That's cool.
Last year you had the curtain still blocking.
Oh, the Union Jack.
Like all American cats of his type, like most of these ginger cats of his type, they're all big cats. They're not small cats.
Well, that's like Mark Perry. He had big boys, didn't he? Like, he was a ginger cat. He was huge. Back in the day when he was married to Tracy, he had a huge cat. Big boy. He was ginger.
Oh, the people. Looking out for the people.
Yes. And I'm pulling it out.
Well,
must be genetic.
Oh shit! I put this in the wrong.
Actually, it's not so much your laptop that's the problem, David. This is the operating system, basically. If it's external monitors, for example, if you want to plug in a VGA monitor into a mouse laptop, you need a HDMI or a HDMI to VGA converter, and I have one that works pretty good for that. So you can use a big.
Yeah, what up?
Go look in the Discord.
I remember a time when everything was
Well,
compatible.
look in the Discord. I don't have my phone right now, but okay.
Link the Discord.
You
don't
go
have
look
it,
in the
phone.
Discord. There's a lovely picture of comedy in there.
No.
Let's see,
Something
still
about
the
me?
king of the house, no matter what.
Oh, Mojo.
Let
Go
me go
Discord the
Oh.
Mojo.
No grassing, brothers. No grassing. All right.
He takes. Let's see, takes. Now he's getting
We need a
hyper.
little coalition to get Discord to the Mojo.
Hey,
That's
come
funny.
on. Go
He
this
looks
way.
beautiful.
Gone.
He looks absolutely beautiful. That's the best I've seen him in 15 years.
Jeez.
He has his moments where he starts not being friendly, and the next
Got
day he
Dale
starts getting
and
wild on me.
Dale and Weed. It's from the hood. It's down with me.
So, Michelle, are you doing
Comedy
anything
and
today? Are
Finestra.
you going out? Are you going out?
No, I'm just gonna place
Take
my
the-
order for Instacart. Well,
See
maybe
you
Okay.
I can go to CVS again. Maybe I might just go to CVS and pick up some small things for the
Go for
house.
He's
some
talking about
waffle
going
eggs.
to dinner
What,
with.
what's CVS? Is that like a supermarket? Is it?
It's like Boots.
No.
It's the same.
I
Everything.
got you. Right.
They don't
CVS is
belong.
kind of
Isn't it?
like
Boots.
is a pharmacy, but they have
Ringy
food and
dingy?
stuff.
Michelle.
Yeah, Boots Pharmacy. Yep.
But they sell other
Yeah.
shit as
So you
well.
want to make
They
that today instead
sell
of the
food and
steak?
stuff. Yeah,
Yes, it's called Boots in
Yeah, I
England.
thought because
yeah, I've
today.
heard of Boots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but will it be okay until tomorrow? Because
It's
tomorrow's
great,
supposed to
that.
be cooler. Today's supposed to be hot as shit. I thought grill food.
Spring Heel Jack. Squirrel food.
Boots.
don't worry about the
These
leather
boots are
box.
made for walking.
Well, yeah, you could use all that tomorrow.
Well, Stan, I'm sure the Tiger Kitty could say the same thing about her dog, and that she's still lucky that
Why the hell are
her
you laying
dog
in
is
here?
still
It's gotta
with
be
her every
cooler
day
in another room.
too.
This is the hottest room in the house.
I mean, Tiger Kitty had a had a
That's good
bad
luck
scare
with
with
that.
her dog, and she was so lucky the dog is doing much
There's
better
a
now.
federal
Stan.
feeling.
Yeah,
I should get
I
my
know.
pictures
I know
developed.
she's not going to last forever, Michelle. I do know this is not
You
curable.
got your window open?
Yeah,
Yep.
but
Then
you're
lift up
giving
the
her
door.
her best last days, Tiger, aren't you?
Yeah,
So
I mean, if I get
If
I
you
get
have your
6
bedroom
months
window
out of her, I'll
open,
be
you gotta
happy.
keep that door closed.
Couple of months, I'll be happy.
If your
They do
window's
have self-cleaning
closed,
litter boxes, but they
then
cost more
bless your
money.
heart. Bless your heart.
What?
Can I ask what her name is, Tiger? You don't have to say.
Yara.
Oh, that's a beautiful
The
name.
dog's
I didn't name her Yara.
right. Tiger Kitty's dog's
Yes,
named
the rest
Yara. Yeah.
Yara, that's really pretty.
Ooh, I don't like it, to be honest. But she was called that. I didn't want to change it.
What breed is she?
Yeah.
The Rottweiler.
Oh, wicked.
Muku, Boudreaux, Golly, Golly.
damn.
What's that, Brady?
Why you gotta lay on the
Yup.
couch? Go lay in your bed.
Oh, don't ask me all, Wolf.
David,
Don't
guess
You're
what
ask
annoying
kind of
because you're not
monitor are
cooking
we
me
talking
breakfast
about
lunch.
here? Are we talking about
Horrible.
LCD or are we talking about
No.
CRT based?
I don't mean to be
Ay, Dios
horrible.
mío.
Scrambled
It would be
eggs.
nice if more people would like the show, guys. We're trying to keep everybody happy. Oh, we just lost the
Iowa.
mic.
Yeah,
Hit
y'all
the
better like the show. Come on,
likeinator.
hit the likes up.
Hit that
Underlay.
likeinator. Yeah. Hit the likeinator.
I don't know where Nancy is right now.
Get them likes up. Arriba.
Arriba, chiba.
Underlay, arriba.
Underlay. The underlay.
Hit the likes. Chiba.
Bradley's.
Yeah.
Come on, hit the like button. Don't be scared. Get it over with.
It's
So-
free.
So, David, that's what kind of monitors are you trying to plug into your
Yeah.
computer anyway? I gotta clean these wheels out there.
Yeah. Take Michelle's advice and pound the like button.
Oh my God, Galaxy! I would have had
Hit
that.
my like
puppy.
button.
Oh my God.
Gets it. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, bless you.
Driving like MacGyver.
Okay, so in other words, it probably
Yep, I'm all over the DMV these days. Oh,
it's probably more like an operating system thing. What you can do in most cases is if you go into your settings, you can probably add the monitor type manually. Since you know it's gonna be 640 by 480, or maybe 1260 with 720, 1280 by 720.
Oh, they're lucky they got that dog back. Some people would have stole that dog.
Okay.
Especially a young Rottweiler.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Small beach goes down now. Oh, everybody bow down.
I definitely think for some reason Michelle's show started out with 50 people. I wonder where all of them went. Oh, usually
They're fishing the Patuxent River.
Usually at the end of the show, when the replays go out, yeah, that's usually when you see all the viewers come watch the show.
Well,
because a lot of people do work and then they come watch the show.
Also, other people are firing up streams while you're live, so
yeah,
it's not hardly, grippingly exciting here. Is what it is.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, we have our regular crew anyway, the ones that come in here.
Well, we are snaggling a few.
We have our regular morning crew. We all know they are.
Brothers, you behaving.
Well, 32-inch TV, yeah, you can get a big good deal on those. I would suggest probably might want to get one that doesn't have all the stupid smart TV stuff in it, because that just adds more problems than help. But trying to find a good one is hard.
Hope you all have a good day. I'm out.
All right, have a great day. Be safe on.
Have a great day, Gigi.
Adios, señorita. Adios, señorita Golden.
They're always doing something. She can't sit still, I don't think. That's great. They're all
that's good. You've got to keep yourself active. That's a good trait, isn't it? Keep yourself active.
Yeah, it is.
Who, me?
Definitely.
It's gonna be.
You know what's hard though when you actually have a visual impairment like I do is finding the perfect monitor.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
Still see everything and still be able to see over it so people realize you're still looking at them and not just at your stupid monitor all the time. Maybe someday they'll come up with an invisible monitor. Say what? Monitor that's transparent so you can see right through it.
Say what? Say
well,
what?
I've seen something like that online as Tech Tips. They had a monitor like that. Very expensive too. Transparent.
Oh, you can get an 85-inch for like $500 now. 4K.
Why would they put an 85-inch?
I don't know. That's what I say. Where are you going to put it?
I mean, I can think of one place.
I mean, maybe if you have like some kind of like entertainment system in your backyard.
I can think of one place where I could put it. I could put an 85-inch right over there on the green screen, maybe. That's where I could put one right on the green screen is there.
75 inches pushing it.
Michelle, can I ask you a question? I always wondered how you get like the outside live view of your town. How does that work? I'm really intrigued.
Oh, I can try to show you real quick here. Hold a minute. I'll try to show you as best I can. All right, hold a minute. What we have is in that window there. There's a little camera. You probably can't see it clear. And then what it does is it takes the video from that camera, which is this video right here.
Look at this shit.
This video right here, not that one. this one. Oh, come on. There you go. This video
Oh,
comes from the
right.
camera, and then what we do
Right the fucking way.
is we put that behind
What is
me.
this shit? I
That's
need to
pretty
get through there.
clever. Thank you, Michelle. I always wondered how you did that. That's really
Yeah.
clever.
So that's how we do it. It works.
Yeah. I love looking at the back screen as well. It's like live, isn't it? It's like live.
Yeah.
Especially when it
So, but
snows
an
as well.
85-inch
See the people
monitor would
walking
be
past.
very, very, very big. I don't know where I'd stick it, except where the green screen is behind the brown couch.
Well, you don't need one anyway, Michelle, so don't
No, I don't.
worry about it.
No, you're doing pretty good with that one. Yeah. That's interesting. I like that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Tiffany. Thank you.
thank you very much
Donation,
for the
Michelle.
nice words, Tiff. Let me get you
Oh,
your.
thank you, Sophie.
Okay, give you a little
Love you,
heart icon
Sophie.
there. Thank you. Let me switch over to give
I
you
love you all.
applause.
See, we don't hear any of that. Applause.
Yeah. I know. I've just realised that actually, Tiger. Yeah.
And just put the panel back up again.
Nice one, Tuffy. I love you, babe.
I love to get a 60-inch TV. Yep, but I don't have a TV license, so what would I watch on it? And I'm not going to
You don't
bother
need a
paying for a
TV
TV
license
license
over there, do
either.
you?
No, she counts that as her TV license is like cable or Netflix.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Netflix.
And still, like I said, 60-inch, I still wouldn't even know where to put it either. I got a 24-inch on my truck, but that's perfectly fine for driving the truck. You know, I don't need a big, huge. I had a 32-inch flat screen TV on it, but it didn't even do 1080p, and it looked like crap.
Yeah, one of my big brothers had like a massive TV, but he put it on his he put it on the wall.
Yeah.
He watched it, and that was about 20 years ago. Huge.
I don't even watch TV.
There's nothing worth watching anymore. All the good stuff is gone.
I don't. I only I put DVDs on if I want to watch it with my son, and that's about it, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people like Netflix, don't they? I mean, there sounds like a lot of good shows on Netflix, but I gave up cable probably about 5 years ago because I couldn't really afford it.
Yeah.
So I've only got the Wi-Fi now, but I don't know.
You can watch practically what you want on here. Well,
Yeah.
I don't need bloody.
You can get a lot of stuff on YouTube for free if you know where to look.
Oh, there's good free movies on YouTube that I didn't realise, like old ones that are really popular and they're free. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that. Can't remember the name of the one I watched the other day. I did watch a good
said
one.
that Bayfit
And it was
Xfinity
free.
and got a streaming box from them so I can watch a lot of free TV channels, including Amazon Prime and YouTube. Yeah. A Bombardier Beetle. Bombardier Beetle? No.
Bombardier?
Yeah, I can watch them for free on on oh my god, what I got one package with free channels on it.
Oh, what was the name of that film I watched the other day? And it was completely free. I can't remember it now. Oh.
Of course, you still get advertising though.
Because mostly you got to rent them or buy them. But this one was a good one. But I can't, for the life of me, remember what it was. It was completely free, and I couldn't believe it.
That's
It was like a
interesting,
classic
Tiff.
movie.
By the way, Tiff, what is your zodiac sign anyway? I'm just curious.
Oh, hello. Here we go.
Who's that?
Why not? I don't have to
Tiff.
ask, right?
Who?
Michelle's hitting on Tiff.
No, I'm
Oh.
not. She's not. Michelle's not. She's trying to start conversation. There's nothing wrong with that. No.
Boy, Tip Top.
Nothing wrong with that.
This stupid pillow keeps sitting on my chair.
The ribbit?
I like my Tiffy. I need to email you, Tuffy. I've emailed you and
Oh,
anything.
that's even better. You just made a big.
Email me, Tuffy. I'll get back to you. It's been a while.
All right, so. Yeah, I know.
So, night show, 7 o'clock tonight on Lumi's channel.
Right.
And Michelle will be reading tarot cards. Oh, no, she won't. Lumi will be. So, if
The
you want to
tarot
know what the
Actually,
future
both of us will
holds-
be reading tarot cards, but we're going to leave the wig off because it's kind of hot, so we're not going to have the wig on because just like Golden Girl said, we'll be sweating in illegal places under the scalp. Yeah.
Waiting in illegal places. No, you don't want that on your back, Michelle. Or Lumi. Oh,
Libra,
Michelle,
okay. Cool. So you,
how's Carmen doing? Carmen doing? I haven't heard from her for a while.
Carmen.
Chris is a Libra also, Tiff.
Yeah,
so
I know.
if you guys want to work on the Libra channel on my Discord, we need some more Libra posters to post some stuff in Libra area.
Michelle, how's Carmen doing? We haven't heard from her for a while.
How is
Hello?
Carmen doing, Michelle?
What?
Fuck me.
Oh, God. Bugger.
How
Michelle?
is Carmen Miranda doing, Michelle?
She's doing fine. She's been working with a lot of clients right now. She hasn't really been working with us much lately.
She's gone.
No, she still works with us, but she's been taking care of other clients. So right
I
now,
haven't seen her around, Michelle, so.
Yeah, not for a couple of months.
She
I
took
mean,
off the
we're all a
pig.
bit worried about her, to be quite honest. We're all a bit worried.
Well, maybe you might see her tonight on my channel, so probably.
There she is.
Take the roundabout to the call post.
Hello, Miranda.
Okay,
Carmen.
I did see some stuff in there, yeah. Also,
Muy bien.
your Scorpios need to post some stuff in the Scorpio area. Cancers, we need more cancer talk in cancer area. I mean, Capricorns, what about you? Come on, what about you go people? Did you ever talk about anything? Noodles hasn't even been posting in the Capricorn area, and he's a Capricorn.
Oh, Michelle, I'll be honest. I think you should have one section for the star signs and not 12.
Yeah, but then what happens is it'll be overrun by Virgo, which would so put so much Virgo stuff up.
You don't trust yourself. I see.
No, there you
Besides,
go.
maybe the other signs might want to have their signs get a little bit of the spotlight. We started out originally with one channel. Originally it was one channel, and that later became the Virgo channel. So you might find some old stuff in there that was for other star signs.
No, I think people are patient on here.
Gotta
We can
go
all wait
now,
in
Michelle
line.
Marie and friends. Have a good one. Touch you later, Dawn. Thanks for
Later,
coming and watching
Dawn.
the morning show with us. I mean, I'd admit that it would be nice when the Aquarius just spent some more time on. Like Chris Bliss could post something. You're the Aquarius. You could post something. Yeah, but I don't really watch a lot of Aquarius content.
No, you should, Michelle. He's a good content creator. Get your name about, you know.
Yeah.
Put your foot in the door. Get it wide open.
Oh God. Michelle,
Oh God.
Michelle, I've got to
What?
get go. I've got to get going. Don't yell at me. I've got to
Okay.
get-
Oh my God! Don't leave me.
I've got to walk the dog around the house. Not in the
Aw.
house,
Yeah,
outside.
I
the
gotta
house.
get ready to place my food order, or just walk down to CVS to get some more cereal. Or just walk to CVS. It'll be cheaper, and then that means stuff at the store.
Okay.
And you get your wiggles and
Thanks,
jiggles,
Michelle.
and at least getting some groceries anyway. That's
All
true.
right, everyone, have fun.
You
Yeah.
too, Tiger. It's really nice speaking to you.
And
Yeah.
later.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah.
So you gonna wrap it up now, Michelle?
I think so. Most everybody's kind of getting ready to wrap it up. It looks like I might talk for a few more minutes, but
Yeah, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes until you're ready to wrap it up. You know, I'll stay up with you. I think Bradley's driving, so he's gone
So-
quiet.
what do you think about the way the show's been going for the last few months now?
Who, me? I think it's been going fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
been going really good. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much,
I mean-
Tiff. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Who just donated? I can't read it on my screen.
Hope you all have a great day.
Yeah, thank you for the donation, and then here's some more hearts for you. All
Yeah,
right.
I can't read who donated, but thank you ever so much to whoever donated. Very kind.
Yeah, I've been really working hard to try to keep the show on a good keel, especially the morning shows, because these are kind of like informal get-togethers where people talk about stuff, everyday stuff. That's the way the show
Yeah.
is intended to be. Is just like that. People get together.
Michelle, your shows are pretty cool because you never know what to expect. Not
Right.
let alone your night shows. I mean, your morning shows as well. It's like a mixture.
Thank
It's
you
like a
very much,
mixture,
Tiff.
isn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, also, I think what most people don't realize, because the shows are so dynamic, even though semi-dynamic, is that one thing that is static. It's always, except for very few times, it's always at a set time in the morning. Always starts at 10 a.m. Eastern time. As for when does the show end, that depends. Like tomorrow, for example, is Hair Day, so that means we'll be ending about 12:15 tomorrow. But today we don't have to end at 12:15 because
that's fine. But you're very consistent, Michelle. I'll give you that to you. You're very consistent. Yeah, you're having your hair done tomorrow, and that's once a month. So
right.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Hi, Mr. Nobody, how you doing? I think ever since Red's department, the show has been on steady uprise. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think the show's been doing a lot better. We had up to 50 people this morning when we started, guys.
Oh, wow.
But where
That's
did they all
cool.
go? They were bored, so they went elsewhere.
Well, you know what it is, Michelle. People kind of come in and out. I mean, I've done that before. I come in and out and come back.
Yeah.
People have got stuff
It's
to
just like
do,
the song
or
by
they
Boy
go to another
George, right?
channel.
Karma Chameleon, right? They come and go, they come and go. And don't forget, is right now, for example, where you are, it is currently 5:17 in the afternoon. So people are probably starting ready to come out of work now.
Yeah, they're starting to come home from work,
And in California, it is 9:17 in the morning. Some people are just
exactly. So you've got a mixture of everybody in time zones. You know.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with all different time zones.
I love time. They're fascinating.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the Australian community, and like they're like 8. Well, they got 3 time zones over there, but they're normally like 8, 9, 10 hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
But I managed to catch them in the afternoon as well.
It's like 15 hours for us. So what happens for me is for the Australian communities, I'd love to see more of the Australian people come in, but I think when my show is on, for them it's like early in the morning.
Well, Michelle, I go to Finny Juice like nearly every day, and I do mention, he knows who you are. I do mention you a lot over there, so you know.
Yeah.
I can link your channel.
Well, maybe you should ask them why some of them don't come by and say hi. Even if they can't watch it live, they can always post a comment in the comment section. They're always welcome to post a comment in the comment section. I know at my show is not compatible with every time zone in the unit.
But at the moment now, Michelle, it's like the middle of the night over there, and they're all sleeping.
Right.
You know, most of them are asleep now. But I do mention you over there, and they know who you are.
Yeah.
So,
well, ask them, tell them that I would love to see them comment in the site or in the comments, because I know they may not be able to catch it live. But if they were to comment in the comment sections, I do read the comments when they come in. So.
Yeah. I'll put a good word in for you, Michelle. Okay? Don't worry. I'll put a good word in for you.
Yeah, as far as Stan, you and your female, I'm wonderful. You guys are having very active. I think that's wonderful for you two.
You okay, Brad? You driving, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm working right now. Hold on.
Okay.
It's amazing how you drive so far away from. Oh my God!
David said, no matter where my dad is in the world, he always had his watch set to Eastern Standard Time. Okay.
Yeah. Making that money. Woo. Fucking sweating my
money, honey.
You know what all?
Tiff said, Naz, you're a sweetheart, the coolest sweetheart I ever saw.
Get down, boy. Get down, boy. She gives me money. She's a gold digger. She's a gold digger.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'm very happy for Stan.
You're not going to go out today, Michelle, no? You're not going to go out. You're just going to order your food cart and just chill out today, yeah? Are you gaming tonight?
No, it's Lumi's doing the live show on her channel at 7 o'clock on the porch, most likely.
That's right, Lumi. Yeah, I got you. Well, I'm subbed to you anyway. Well, I'm subbed to Lumi.
I've actually already were subbed to my channel.
Okay.
Yeah, please do sub. Anybody who hasn't know where my channel is, Michelle, can you type it again? Yeah, I can type it again.
Is it hot there, Brad, where you are? Is it hot?
It's cool for
Yeah, it's 88 degrees.
You got plenty of juice, baby.
TRA. You just spell that right, Michelle. Checking. www.youtube.com/user/LUM.
DINGO.
Ding dong.
Oh, okay. So it's coming up. Okay, hold on a minute. I didn't even hear that. Wow. It's Michelle. Okay.
You got a ringy dingy?
Go ahead. How you doing?
Yay. Michelle. I wish they all could be California girls.
Hey, Mojo.
Hello, darling. How you doing?
Oh, it's double
Good.
L.
Hi, Brad. Hi, Michelle. Good morning.
Oh, I love that comment, Stan. That is hilarious.
I can't read the
You
chat.
gotta get some drywall compound because the pats him around the back of a frame where he did you type that wrong? You typed the wrong LUMIFINIST. You put 2 T's. Oh, Michelle, you spelled it wrong. Oops.
Oh no.
Fix it. I got it.
Stan's gonna need a new bed.
I typed that wrong. Oops. It's HTTP. I got it. Type again.
How are
Does
you,
my
Michelle?
microphone sound better this way?
Yeah,
Curious?
you sound great. No, you sound great. You sound great.
Okay. I took my Bluetooth off.
That sounds
Maybe
better.
about.
I haven't got a microphone. I've only got a phone, so I don't know what I sound like. I probably sound
Well,
shit.
I think it like works too good. So like I don't know. What do I like buy a crappier one? It's just like easier for me because I'm always moving. I don't just sit like I'm following a toddler around the house. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. StreamYard hates my voice, but do I
no,
sound
I
okay?
hate StreamYards hates my Bluetooth too. I can't even use it in there.
Oh,
It
I just
gets
go
all
in and out.
crazy.
It's like it's
Yeah,
awful.
it's
Do I sound
frustrating.
okay now?
You
Do
sound
I sound
fine.
all right? Thank you.
You sound perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I love your accent. You and Tiger.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry,
love
you
speaking
guys
to my
sound like
tiger.
Disney princesses to me. So whoever doesn't like the accent, they can go suck it.
Granddad's at the police station. What's he doing at the police station?
I sound like the ugly stepsister. I do.
Oh no! You're Cinderella for sure, Mojo. Shush.
Oh my God, no.
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
put my foot in it, Michelle. I'll put my foot in it, and I don't mean to cause any harm, but I put my foot in it, and I don't mean it.
Well, I like your guys' voices.
Thank you. I love yours too.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Interweb's acting up today.
Playing in the recycling could be so much fun. Carry
I
around
love
empty
you showing
bottles.
your mum's horses. Like they're beautiful horses you got there.
Yeah. You know what? I'm really sad that I forgot to show you guys the goats. So maybe I'll go back another day and I will show you the goats because they're literally the funniest part of that place. They jump on top of we have a big monster truck tractor tire in there.
A goat?
And a thing on top of it. So they'll jump on top of it and they'll do backflips and kick sideways off of it. Yeah, goats are crazy.
You can tell next time. I mean, those stables look so cozy.
You know what?
They look
You know what goats
amazing.
remind me of? Remind me of Noodle's dogs. You know how the eyes are set on the side?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing.
Flounders.
Yeah, they act similar, I feel.
Oh.
They're just crazy. I don't know. Goats are funny to me. They live with a miniature horse. Isn't that funny, Michelle? That they all get along? A little mini horse and a bunch of goats.
Oh, is that like a Shetland pony?
It's basically about the same size, maybe a little smaller.
Yeah.
So it's still considered a horse. It's just miniature. A Shetland is a breed of a pony, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of weird.
Yeah, my sister used to work with horses, and I always rode, when I was a little girl, I always rode the Shetland ponies, but then I went up to the bigger.
We had a Shetland too. Those things are assholes. Her name was Melody, And I kid you not, my cousin, the one that was there that you guys saw in the video, when she was younger, I used to watch them, right? Like, her sister was like my youngest age when I first met her, and I was like 12. And it was like my first babysitting. You know what I mean? Like I was helping my aunt and stuff. Like I would watch her when she'd go to the horse shows and hang out with her. Oh, you want to say hi? You want to say hi too? But yeah, she would try and walk that pony, and that pony saw food, it would drag them to it, and they'd go water skiing in the dirt. Just so funny.
Yeah, it's my sister's birthday today.
Yeah, Shetland ponies are really ornery and they're really
Eagles
strong.
grab goats and fling them off cliffs. I never heard of that, but I guess it wouldn't be surprising.
What?
Right. Yeah, that's a big dog show over here. That's like one of our main crusts. The dogs.
Yeah, Shetland ponies are assholes. Literally, all she wanted was food all the time. That's all this thing wanted. It was so funny. So we had a barrel. We would soak. So what we do to give the horses their meds is we give them beet pulp. So it's basically like it comes hard in pellets, and you have to water it, and then it becomes this like nasty, goopy, pulpy
DW64
shit.
Mini Road says Shetland ponies are mean. I don't know. I never met one.
They are, Michelle. They're fucking evil. But yeah, this pony would drag my cousin to the barrel and just sit there and eat it until you had to drag it away.
You know, they're small, so they got.
They're strong because those breeds, they used to use them in mines. They pull the carts, Michelle.
Right, well, that would make sense.
The pull carts and stuff, those ponies were used back in the mines here.
Yeah, that makes sense, though.
Yeah, so they bred them to be little assholes, strong little assholes. Usually ponies are mean because they're little. It's like a short, kind of like little dog complex too. You know, like little people, little dogs. They have like the biggest bark, you know. They might do.
So, if you happen to be a person that's a little person, you could ride a Shetland pony.
Yeah, so Michelle, did you know my mom, she used to be small enough, like, I'll have to show you pictures of her back in the day, like, when she got her first horse. My mom was banging, dude. She was like barely 100 pounds, and she could ride ponies. It was so dope.
Michelle, Galaxy, I was going to ask you a question. In America, my sister used to do the gymkhana. You know,
I did that for 3 years.
I got to hear. I hope you all have a nice day. I'll talk to you later, Tiff. You have a nice day, too.
So you got the gymkhana, yeah. She used to win lots of rosettes. She was only about 12. I was about 6. And we used to go and watch her. She won so many rosettes.
Literally, Mojo, out of like the 20 plus years I've been around horses, those were the funnest years I think I had, was doing gymkhana.
Yeah, she always says that as well, like when she was younger, like getting the rosettes and doing the horse trials and Yeah,
so we had a lady that she had 2 Arabians, kind of like that. You know the gray flea bitten Arab that I showed you guys? It was like the 3rd horse down from my mom's horse.
Yeah.
He looked just like that horse, and I competed on him for 3 years, and I won a Western saddle on this horse from doing barrel racing.
Wow.
Yeah, we were like the year-end champion thing, and they give you the coolest things when you do gymkhana. Like over 100 jumpers. Like you can win money if you go higher up, like the higher the fences, but they really don't give you shit. They give you ribbons, and it's like, dude, I'm paying $500 plus whatever I'm feeding my horse to go to this thing.
I always remember my sister competing in the gymkhana and winning first place all the time. Like,
it's timed. Gymkhana is all speed. So it's as fast as you can do the event, and whoever does it and keeps it in a certain bracket, they win. So like they put you into certain divisions basically, and you got to stay in your time. You got to stay in a certain time, but quicker than everybody in your division, if that makes sense.
I always wondered what gymkhana actually means. Like I was only 6 at the time. I was thinking, what the hell does that mean?
Basically, it's just games on horseback. That's all it is.
Right.
So
Right.
Gymkhana is including barrel racing. It includes keyhole. It includes pole bending. It includes a whole bunch of like where they had ones where you do jumps. They have one where you do a
Right.
single pole race. They have where you get flags. I remember doing flags, and I was so fucking good at that one. Like they would have flags. They'd have a barrel. Then they'd have a bucket on top of the barrel filled with sand with flags in these buckets, and you'd have to.
Oh God, I remember watching my
run.
sister doing all that shit.
Yeah.
It was in the local
That was
field.
great. And I have a sick ass picture of me at night doing the one where you drop it into the cone at the end and you run back. He was great at that because he was little, this Arab that I rode. So I was already low to the ground. He'd just fucking take off like a bat out of hell and just we'd kill everybody. It was awesome.
And I also remember my sister being in the local news, like in about 1979, winning like the whole competition. It was like, and we were all in that photo. I'd love to find that actually. It might be in the archives.
I have a lot of pictures of those where like my aunt has won stuff, and if you go with that person, they put you in the photo. They shove the whole family in. It's like when you go to a horse race. Like a lot of people would compare it to that because most people
stuck their helmet on my head as well. Like, I was only 6, like, but
I
like,
don't
and she's on the
condone
horse as well.
Just to be
Oh,
clear.
Ebony, how you doing? We're still trying
Yeah.
to get some money
That's
together
cool,
for
though.
me and you to do our own dinner. Right now, there's
Wicked,
still a goal
like,
here.
Gymkhana.
Only got
Hi,
one
Ebony.
donation for me and your dinner, so we still need to get like another 9 of them. So I'll try to keep running it tomorrow. So we can try to get something in for dinner for this weekend. Because Friday, me and Krista are going for lunch. Saturday, Sunday, well, Saturday I can anyway. We could probably go for something earlier, maybe a McGrain's. Sunday, no. Monday, yes. Tuesday, yes. It's just this weekend, Thursday, I got my hair appointment tomorrow, so that's...
Yeah, Michelle's a very busy lady lately. She's got a full-up calendar.
Pretty much. Also, tonight I'm going to be doing a show on my channel, on Lomi and Finister's channel. That starts at 7 o'clock on my channel. Probably just use StreamYards and do the show outside on the porch. Yeah. So that also means that theoretically speaking, we could do panels, but I don't have my headphones plugged in to hear the sound. Well, we could fix that. Yeah, that's true. You got your gaming headset. You could bring that on the porch. Yeah.
I gotta pull up pictures to show JoJo now.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Sounds like, so David, if you read his comment about the horse, it sounds like he just needs a horse that is good one to learn
Anything
on.
I need
A lot
for
of
the
people
apartment.
have bad experiences because the horses are.
How about some bookshelves? Or not Michelle? Wait a minute, hold on a minute. I don't really know. It depends. I mean, Michelle loves trinkets and gadgets and stuff. I know that. Oh God. I have to say, we'd have to show us what you got, Stan. You know we are. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Hammer Nails. Thank you very much. It helps a lot.
Thank you, Hammer and Nails.
Hey, towards dinner for Ebony.
awesome
Awesome.
guy. He's a lovely man.
Run that
2.
risk being around them.
Actually, since
You
that's
kinda
10,
know
that
it
actually
going
counts
into
as
it.
3. No, actually, that's
Thank you, Hammer. You are wonderfully awesome, and I'll play you a song.
Yeah. That's going to be really helpful because this is going to be good for everybody. Also, Stan CT suggested
I
that we
literally
should
hate that
start...
reference so much. Whenever somebody brings up Christopher Reeve, like that's always the excuse. You know that he wasn't like trained to
he did
ride the horse he was riding, right?
Yeah, he did the 3-day
That's what I
venting.
hate.
He got
Is there's
paralyzed.
a lot of people in that sport that act like they know how to ride horses and they don't, and that's why they get hurt.
Oh, I know.
That's what happened with
That is a
Christopher
tough
Reeve.
competition. Yeah, 3-day eventing is a tough
No, you know
competition.
what it is, Mojo? Is a lot of these rich people and they get on the back of a horse, and a lot
Yeah.
of the trainers will put them on horses that they say, oh yeah, they're fully trained, you'll be good, and then they wonder why they end up paralyzed.
I know,
And
you got paralyzed, didn't you? Yeah.
It's about knowing what a rider is capable of doing and matching them up with the correct horse. When you're a trainer, you learn how to do that. So you guys have been you've been in experiences where people didn't know how to put you on the right animal. That's all it is.
I know, Michelle. Did you ever
You
get
have
the
to start on a horse that's
like,
25 years old and half dead to learn how to do it correctly sometimes. That way the horse is just as slow as you are. Does that make sense?
Did you ever get the puissance? You know, the competition where they have to go over high in a stadium. It's like high fences in a stadium.
Yeah.
It's called the puissance.
Yeah, I've competed indoors. Doing a Grand Prix? Yes. I've done mini Prix. I never did Grand Prix.
Yeah. Well, it's called the puissance over here, where the horses go over very high man-made fences.
That thing is crazy, Mojo. That's yeah. They do that over here too, and I've watched those, but I don't know if I could ever do something like that.
Yeah.
Ebony says hello to your Galaxy Eyes.
I don't know if you've heard of the trainer Guy Harwood. I mean, I think he passed away now, but she used to work for him as a groom, and she went to a few.
Hey, let's come on up. It's HVR. HVR. You have the link. Why don't you come on up? She said hi to you, Galaxy Eyes, by the way.
Yeah. Look up Guy Harwood. He was a very famous horse trainer, and she worked for him in like the late 80s, mid 90s, and I used to go up and stay at the stables. Guy Harwood.
Say his name again? Guy
Guy.
What? Okay.
Yeah. HARWOOD. Guy Harwood.
Guy Harwood.
West
okay, I got it.
England.
That's cool. I love learning about stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I did my art project. Like, I went to the stables and I took photos of all the pretty famous racehorses and that, and I got an A+ in that. Yeah.
I think it's really cool when you train under different people and things like that, because you learn different things. Yeah.
It's allergy season coming in. Trust me. Everything's starting to come out now.
A lot of the groom boys were really flirty. I was only 15, but they were kind of flirting with me. It was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Yeah, West Sussex.
That's cool.
East England.
Yeah,
just him up.
It sounds to me like Ancient has skills that could be very useful. You know. Well, Ancient loved Ceremony on Saturday. He had a good time on Ceremony, as did David. Yes, they both did.
I keep missing Silver Moon because I'm
Ebony Thomas says,
asleep myself.
Hello, Galaxy Beautiful. I'm feeling ignored today.
You should say good morning to Miss Beautiful Ebony. I said it earlier, but people were kind of talking over me. Morning, Ebony.
Hello, Ebony.
I hope you heard me that time. I love Ebony.
Oh,
she's amazing.
Yeah.
So, David S., what did you think of?
She has a beautiful heart.
What do you think of Ceremony
on
Saturday?
I'll never talk over you, Michelle. I'll never talk over you.
Don't feel ignored, Ebony. You are very present.
I think Michelle kind of talks over because she can't hear us sometimes.
It's okay, Michelle.
Okay, what?
Everything's cool.
You're okay.
Okay,
everything's
cool,
good.
I invited Ebony to come up on the panel. She wants his HVR. She has the link. I sent it to her some time ago.
Well, that's up to her, Michelle. I mean, if some people don't always want to come up on channels, and that's their decision, and nobody should sit there and force them. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's like me. I'll have to get Michelle to send me the link again because I get so many emails a day. I can't find it. But Michelle
Me too.
kindly
I
sent
just
me
search
the
her
link.
name and
Just
then I
search for
scroll
my
down the
name,
list.
BICHELA3 at gmail.com. That's where it's under.
Yeah, if you just search her name, it pulls up all her emails, and then you'll be able to find the link a lot quicker. That's what I do.
I'm not very
Yeah,
tech
well, it's
savvy,
the last
Michelle.
one.
Look for the all your emails should have a like little
Or you can
magnifying
search the
glass somewhere.
letters
That's the search.
HVR.
Okay, I can hear you. Yeah, thank you, Michelle Galaxy Eyes. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, if any such ones come up, I'll try to keep my eye listen for the dinger donger.
Okay, cool. She found it.
Yay!
We don't want anybody to not feel welcome here.
No.
As long as you're nice. There's stipulations that come with that. Right, Michelle?
Well,
you're welcome if you're nice.
As long as you don't start talking about stuff that gets cringeworthy like Joseph Grace did.
Hey, I mean, we get on the line sometimes, but yeah, he does cross it a little bit, I feel. But, you know, it's just words,
it gets a bit
Michelle.
boring, doesn't it? Like, it's a bit shock, you
right,
know.
hold on a
We've all
minute.
heard it before. It's boring. It's boring.
Yeah.
Let me go
like, that's your whole personality. I get it.
Hold on a minute. I gotta copy that link for you. Alright. Alright, who's got the dinger dong? It's Tina. Hold on a minute. Let me answer that first. Good, Tina. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing right. How are you? You got your power on now?
Yep.
Hi, Tina.
Hi.
That's good.
Hey.
So,
how are you?
How's everybody?
We're great.
Oh, okay.
How
But how are you?
doing?
Have you got your electric back on now?
Yeah.
Oh, great. That's good.
How's the fam? How are you, beautiful?
Yes, it is.
Are your kids doing good?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yours?
Oh, great. Mine's shoving food in her mouth as we
okay,
speak.
just send it to you, Ebony. Stan, I didn't start one. He wants me to start a $3,000 GoFundMe for the teeth. I did that a couple years ago. Nobody donated to it at all. None. Zip. So
I didn't even know about that.
Hey, Ebony, how you
When
doing?
was there a GoFundMe?
Hey, Ebony.
When was there a GoFundMe? So?
There's a GoFundMe.
Right. I have the same question.
GoFundMe for what? Who?
Apparently there was one for Michelle's teeth. Michelle, when did this happen?
What's that?
When did you have a GoFundMe for your teeth? When was that?
2016, when I went down to the dentist and I was told just to do at the time it was just to fix 2 teeth and it was going to cost me like to replace them was going to cost like $10,000 and I put a GoFundMe up and nobody ever donated to it.
Oh my God! I'm speaking to y'all, and my phone was mute the entire time. Okay. Hey Mojo. Hey Tina.
I didn't even
hey
see
Michelle.
that shit joined. It didn't even
Hope you're well.
Tina's in chat.
That's funny.
Yo, my shit was muted the entire time. I'm like, so y'all don't hear me?
No, I just admitted to you now, so I don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys. I so love you guys.
Stan, maybe you might be better if you created the GoFundMe because you're more capable of doing it than me. Last time I created it, as I said, it went done as a giant fiasco. What I could do
Where did you share
when
it
you
to,
got
Michelle?
the GoFundMe
It
created, I
sounds
can
to
post
me
it on my community
already
tab.
like the estimate for 2 teeth is a little ridiculous unless you were getting implants. That's probably why people didn't go for it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. So what is your estimate
At
at
the
right
time,
now,
that was
Michelle,
to
for your teeth?
actually, that was to replace,
10,000
to get a bridge.
Come on.
Is it
And
a little more
Horizon Dental
reasonable
at the
than
time
10,000
wanted
now?
like
It
$3,000
is a
per
lot.
tooth for the removal of the old molar, and then $3,000 to fix the missing one in the top and the one in the bottom. So like $10,000. I said, yeah, I'll have to see if I can get some people from GoFundMe, but no one came up
Yeah,
with it.
Michelle, come on. You got to think about this. Think outside the box. No wonder nobody donated. Come on. That's a high limit, man. You can get like
So what I'm going to
dentures.
do is I'm going to get the estimate from the dentist.
Cheap for that.
I'm going to get the estimate from the dentist, take a snapshot of the estimate,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to post that in my community tab and
Veneers.
say,
You can
if
get
you want to
veneers
donate to this cause,
for that.
please contact the dentist directly to arrange for a deposit so that they can
That's a
actually
great
contact the
idea,
dentist directly.
Michelle. Yeah. That's actually
You
really,
should have
really
just said that you
good.
needed 10 veneers, you know.
And that way the dentist,
I
can,
could have done
that way they will
There's
know it's
some
for a
people that
legitimate
donated.
dentist, and they'll know how much it is, and then he can go ahead and he can process the credit cards and stuff too.
Yeah,
Michelle,
that's
let me know when you have to go to the dentist, love. I don't mind going with you. So you're not going by yourself.
It's really nice.
So if you take Vail and they ask you, like, if you, Michelle, you hear me? Michelle?
Yeah, I hear you.
You hear me? Okay. So when you call Vail to set up your rides for your appointment at the dentist, they're going to ask you if someone is riding with you. You tell them, yeah, they're going to ask for my name, and you give them my name. I will go with you at any time you have to go to the dentist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, in
that's,
this case,
you can put it as an
I'm going
emergency
through,
contact with you.
Just so you have that
Did you
support
hear
with
that?
Yeah,
that's
very
actually
kind
really
of you,
nice that
Ebony.
you're
Very,
doing
very
that,
kind.
Michelle, because if they give you shots and you feel a little more out of it than normal, because those may affect her differently, to be quite honest.
You don't want to
We
be
really
doing that
don't
by
know.
yourself and going there by yourself, and they're you know, like,
That's
shooting
really
you out
nice of you to take your time to do that. Thank you.
Yeah,
of
thank
course.
you, Ebony.
Michelle,
I
I'm
had,
not kidding.
when I went
We
to get a
appreciate
root
it. Thank
canal,
you.
I had to have an appropriate adult with me because I got sedated. So it's good to have Ebony with you, Michelle.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't do anything. I mean, I work for my mom, so whenever my mom don't have appointments and she have to go
Usually
to the
it's
dentist,
really rough to eat after, too. She might only be able
I'll
to
take her.
drink stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
no, maybe we'll get
Maybe
something.
you guys can go get some smoothies together, Michelle.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you eat before, Michelle? Because maybe we'll have some lunch or something before we go in.
All right, so
One at
let
a
me just
time.
let me
I
just
can't hear.
explain this right now, so everybody in the audience understands what I'm saying. I'm gonna go down to the 16th. I want to get an estimate. I want a full estimate of what he thinks it's gonna cost. I will show an estimate. I will ask people where they can send or how they can contact the dentist to deposit their payments. This way,
Michelle, you need to read Stan's comment, Michelle.
Nobody wants to see you.
Can you read his
It's not
last
our business.
comment? Because you're going to get into where you're asking maybe for more than what you need. You have a deductible of $3,000. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So that's your amount that you need to make. So you don't need an estimate of anything. You don't need a screenshot of anything.
Let's say, for example, the total donations came. Let's say the estimated bill is, say, $3,500. Just as an example. Let's say we get $6,000 in donations. Then, obviously, maybe the dentist could arrange to use the other difference for offsetting other patients' bills.
No.
Michelle, Michelle, can I ask you a question,
Michelle,
please?
and we're going to go with what you owe for the deductible. That's our goal. Our goal is to raise $3,000. And when we get to that goal, we stop. And if people want to go over that and give you more, you can do as you please. with whatever you want with
Michelle,
that. But
when
let's
is your
stop
Well,
at
Ebony,
10,000.
hold on,
Oh.
Ebony, if you want to ride with me to the dentist, you certainly can. Uber is for more than just one person. I mean, two people can ride it.
Michelle,
Warrior over here. We ain't doing that
Michelle,
business.
when
If you
is your
want to come with
dentist
me,
appointment?
they're picking me up in
Oh,
front of our
God,
building
I
about
can't.
10 a.m. on the 16th.
Where's that hand thing that you put up? Oh, God. Michelle, when it, right, so you got a dentist, what are they going to do on that actual day?
That day, they're probably just going to go ahead and assess the whole thing, give me my estimate, and then they're going to tell me how much the bill is going to be. And then we'll start working on, just like when you go into a garage to have your car fixed, right? Okay, I need my car serviced. How much you going to charge me when the mechanic pokes around? And goes,
So, right, so they're going to do a checkup, yeah? First of all, and how much is that going to cost for a checkup?
Well, it's $160 just to sit in the waiting room, so.
That's not too bad, okay. So you got that. Right, you got that. So they'll call you back and then do the work, yeah? Is that what you're saying?
So in other words, I make an appointment to start doing the actual work, yeah.
Yes.
But I'm going to have to do is explain to the dentist nicely that I am on a fixed income.
A general checkup, and like they're going to estimate, and they're going to look at your mouth, and okay, got you. So that's on the 16th of June, yeah.
And they should be able to give us an estimate in a written form.
Pre-op is what's going on there. You have to look at a dentist like a doctor, because that's what they are.
So you got the 160 holding in your pocket.
Well,
okay,
this is a DMD, so he is a dental medical doctor. So.
Yeah, it takes planning. Michelle, my oldest is getting braces, and I literally want to rip my hair out with this process. They have to pull 4 teeth, let them heal, then she has to get her braces, and then that's going to take like a total of 4 years. That's insane.
Yeah, that's what happened with my youngest son. He had braces.
Probably pulling the 4 wisdom teeth,
so
right?
She probably gets it from me.
Wow. Real orthodontist. Yeah.
My other brother had it too, so.
Yeah,
it's not fun. And I remember the trauma, specifically losing my retainer after I got my braces off.
That's because that's your next consultation is to sit in the waiting room, basically.
Oh, no. We're talking.
So, the point is we're going to get the bill itemized and broken down, and then we will have the complete company stationery, and then you guys can reach out to the dentist, start making deposits directly, so that way no one's getting scammed by anybody.
Well, I think you should set it up, Michelle, so it's going to you. Like based off of Stan's comment, you're gonna have to pay $3,000 for the you're gonna do. Guaranteed,
so Michelle,
your work is over that.
Michelle, have you still got the GoFundMe up? Is it still up?
Yeah.
Your GoFundMe.
We put that back up for $3,000.
So it's still up and working, yeah.
It might be better, Mojo, to just
in that case, they'll just keep deducting it from the estimate. So let's say they said the estimate is $3,500. I'm just going to use $3,500. Probably be about $3,000 because of the spend down, but just say $3,500. So each time a donation comes in, when I go into the next appointment, I ask what's the remaining balance owed, and then obviously I would pay that balance, and eventually when the bill gets paid off. Because people are donating to the cause. It may not cost me anything more than the Uber to get there and the Uber to get home.
Okay, so she's not
Medicare over there in the USA. Did you get Medicare for dental work, or is that not covered?
Nah, they don't give you shit. That's why Michelle's paying out the ass.
Yeah.
They cover very little for Medicare and Medicare.
I've never been to this dentist before. I don't know anything about this Dr. Jameson. I don't know anything about him.
They consider certain things past other procedures as cosmetic, Mojo, if that makes sense. Like they'll pull your tooth to make you comfortable.
I understand.
But the thing
I can assure you Michelle's procedure she's doing are not cosmetic.
They don't care. That's what our government considers it as, Michelle. I'm not saying it's right.
But yeah, I mean, most of the NHS dentists
That's
like
what
died
it
out
is
over
over
COVID over here. You've got to
here.
go
Way to get
private
it
now.
is you
You've got
can
to go
be
private.
okay with all your teeth. You don't need them. You can still survive without them. We'll give you dentures. You know?
Yeah. I think dentures is the best option, in my opinion.
Implants are for the rich.
She don't get medical?
Well, it depends. Like as I said, me and
does.
Michelle.
It
I
sounds
know
like
that
she has a
Michelle got
deductible.
angry when we said this, but me and Michelle talked to ChatGPT. They said since apparently sounds more like there was trauma from the teeth on the top, where it smashed against the bottom and broke all the other teeth out. It may actually be mostly just from trauma because the way she chews. Molar in the back that's cracked in half is gotta go. It's openly exposed. It doesn't hurt because it develops some skin on top of the nerve, but
all I can
that's
say
never
is,
becomes an
you've got your
access.
first assessment on the 16th of June, so I'll just wait and see what happens with your first assessment, yeah? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You can't move forward until you get.
That's the thing too. Is here it varies state to state. That's what a lot of people don't understand. That America is not like, oh, it's all one plan. When you're in one state and you're in another, it's completely different what you're covered. So I can't say, oh, Michelle gets this, Michelle gets that, because I don't live in Connecticut. In California, they cover way more here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So
it's like over here, the NHS. I mean, most dentists have gone private now.
That's why I was so confused that they didn't offer in-home supportive services. I thought that was literally in like every state, and it's only like in California and a couple other states.
Yeah.
So you guys have to really just take advantage of what your state offers, and I really recommend you read up on what they give you and take advantage of it.
One dentist I talked to in the past told me, he said the biggest problem with Medicaid is they always kind of faff around with all the paperwork and they don't pay out in a timely manner for dentists and they get screwed. That's why they just work with insurance companies.
Yeah, I mean, over here, we got private
Fortunately, I got a
healthcare
decent
called
dental
Bupa,
plan now, so...
it's a lot of money.
Yeah, obviously a lot of money because of additional costs
Luckily,
associated
you still don't
with
have
dentistry.
to pay for doctors or hospital care, so that's a good thing. But the dental, they went private over here. You hardly can find an NHS dentist over here nowadays.
I can understand. David and Ancient are confused because like they're saying you shouldn't get charged like just to sit in an office, but Michelle's saying it like she's gonna get charged because she has a copay.
I'll talk about it.
Say what? What did he say?
Hey, what?
Did you even understand what he said before he left?
Yeah.
I didn't get it, but I guess bye, man.
Stan wanted me to set up a GoFundMe, but that didn't work out last time I did it.
Oh, he has to know some more.
So I'm going to do, as I said, I'm going to make it easy. You pay the dentist directly. That way there's no ham and no scam.
Yeah, I agree, Grizz. I do not like ChatGPT either. And Michelle, she goes offline and she asks ChatGPT all the questions that like we're asking her, and then she comes back at us with it. I don't like it either. ChatGPT is not your friend, Michelle. We're better friends.
Okay, Brad. Happy lawn mowing.
I don't like ChatGPT. It's becoming the enemy. It's like we have to compete with ChatGPT, bro. Like I live in real life in the real world. What has this ChatGPT done?
Exactly.
Nothing, and it's outdated. Michelle was even talking shit about it earlier, but yet you still rely on it. It's like,
yeah, I talked to ChatGPT. I said, wait a minute, you're using information up to 2022 of August. Things changed a lot, ChatGPT, since then.
Yeah, so
and they said,
can you
I know. I said,
Michelle?
well, why isn't your people updating your collection? They
Yeah,
said, well, we
that's
do when
like
we manually search for stuff for you.
their volume. You can't go off of outdated shit.
That's
That's
right.
crazy.
So then
Like,
it goes
how
ahead
much
and it'll go from me, it'll
information?
spider through to get the new information.
When was the year you said they stopped, Michelle? 2000 what?
August 2022 was the last that ChatGPT got his update on its database officially.
Well, that's 3 years of new information and technology and
I told the same
science
thing to ChatGPT. I said, you
It
need to
should
tell your
update
people
so
that
it's
they need
like,
to update your database more often than just
yeah,
3 years. And they said, well, yeah, but it's a
that's
huge
really
database.
awesome.
I said, come on.
They need to update it.
Yeah, it is huge, but yeah, you're literally giving people false information because you're getting answers based off of a computer that doesn't have up to date
Right,
information,
older
Michelle. You're
computer
even realizing
information.
it.
Right. So I said, so ChatGPT, I said, just
for that.
between me and you, can you
It's like we're
please
using
make
Encarta.
sure to spider the internet for the newest information when we talk, so I don't have to feel like I'm dealing with old crap. So my ChatGPT said, sure, absolutely.
Michelle, do you remember Encarta?
That's a cartography program.
Yeah, there was like a CD encyclopedia for your computer. Do you remember that? Is that like ChatGPT, but the modern? Or is this the modern version? Because they need to update their CDs, Michelle.
Well, you could say it's kind of like, well, they don't use CDs, but they do is they just gather data together, but they don't necessarily update it. It would be like looking at an Encarta CD from 1985 and wondering what happened to Russia.
Isn't that what it feels like, though? It's almost like we're putting encyclopedia in charge of like our lives when we do that. It's weird. I don't like it.
Well, we do that every day with Google. When you think about it, what's Google? Google's a database
Kind
too.
of.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just the difference is that Google seems to be kept more up to date.
Yeah, maybe it's just more accurate. I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable
So
basing
my
in
ChatGPT said that she will automatically will try to scan every media sources she knows of to find the various newest information, including from the American Dental Association on treatments. So that's what she did. She said right now there's 2 styles of temporary dentures. She said you could get one is similar to the ones you have, but are professionally made in a lab. She said the problem is you're going to have the same problem and still going to get stained from coffee. I said, well, that's no good. I said, I need temporary teeth that don't get stained too bad from coffee. She said, well, that's the second type of denture. Okay, I got to restart the link again. Oh, come on. I hate when it does that. All right. Okay. So she said to me, well, I'll tell you what. Actually, let me send these stupid people feedback. No, never mind. I'll just get this thing back on the screen. I lost our side chat. Let me get that back on the screen. Every now and then, this thing will do that. It'll drop the chat for some reason. I wonder if maybe if you put your hotspot a little higher up to the window, if it might be a little bit stronger signal.
Michelle, what's your main concern about going to the dentist? I mean, what's your main concern?
What's that? My main concern is twofold. Number one, keeping it low cost because of my fixed income.
Right.
That's the first thing. Second of all is I don't want to get full dentures because I find that is basically like a mouth of shame right there. That's what I'm also concerned about.
I have a question, Michelle. If you have a $3,000 deductible, once it's met, won't they just cover anything after that? Like your Medicaid or whatever?
Yeah, I would think so. Don't want to say I think so, but then Medicaid's going to get involved to go, gee, you're into
No, I'm just curious.
Gee,
would they
I don't
cover
think we want to
something
pay for
better?
that.
Like, will they cover implants then,
They're just
or you know?
My dad had great dentures. Like he lost most of his teeth in the Navy, and he got amazing dentures back in the 70s. You know, beggars can't be choosers. They
Well,
look great.
see,
You used
there's
to
nothing.
take them out, and I used to get freaked
That's
out.
right. That's
I
right.
had an uncle.
Well, here's the thing: if the
I
rest
had
of
an
the
uncle
teeth
that
in
would do the
Michelle's
same
mouth
thing
are
as
good,
He was a very handsome
if the rest
man,
of
my
That
dad.
should
Very
sweep it.
handsome man.
So
what I was gonna say was, if the rest of the teeth in Michelle's mouth are good, why damage those? Okay, if they're good, why take those out? There's nothing wrong with those teeth. If those
Yeah,
teeth
but
that
beggars
got
can't be choosers.
smashed
There's nothing
loose by
wrong
the
with
wrecking ball
dentures.
tooth,
There's nothing wrong
you
with
can't
them.
look at it that way. Sometimes they need to move good teeth to fix the bad ones, and there are cases where that is.
That's right.
Like, especially when they do bridges, Michelle, sometimes they'll have to sand your good tooth down in order to make
People
something
do
like
brush
that.
off teeth over here, Planet Mooch
well,
in
we're
England, by the
Trust me,
way.
we're just
dentists
gonna
would
go
not
for
suggest that if they didn't know what they were doing.
what we're gonna do is kind of similar to what I got now, but made professionally. You're gonna have a partial here, a partial down here. That's just gonna stick in my friction, because that way I can take them out and clean them. The broken molar in the back is going to be totally removed. That will probably end up being maybe a glued in or splinted in replacement, because that's not something that you're going to need to see. But you do need it for chewing. So that could be titanium, that could be steel. That doesn't matter. No, not steel. Stainless, maybe. Yeah, whatever.
It's just cheaper material, Michelle. The cheaper material you could go with something that's like not colored white in the back. My mom had a silver tooth for the longest in the back, and she just
Right,
got it
absolutely.
replaced. Like,
Titanium would
and
be
it
fine for a
lasted her
molar.
for years,
'Cause
Michelle. You'll be fine.
You can't even see my molar in the back. If you really did, it's
A lot of people don't even have them. You don't
right
really
there.
need them as long as you have
That's
one on
the
the other
rook molar
side.
right
Or
there. That's the rook molar right there. Now, that's got to go, because if that thing gets an abscess, you're screwed. No shit.
yeah, it's better to pull it,
Yeah.
not have
My
it be a
dad was
problem,
very
than
man.
to just have it sitting there and fester.
Two front teeth in
Ugh.
the Navy. Yeah,
You know, if you
dentures,
don't get something like that pulled, Michelle, you can get a really bad infection and you could die from that shit. So it's important.
That's why that molar has to go.
People don't really understand how important your teeth are. Like, it can affect your life. It's crazy.
And well, your teeth are the first thing the food touches when it gets into your mouth.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize they're literally your bones sticking out. Your teeth are bone. They're fragile. Take care of them, especially because they're exposed, like you just said.
Right.
There is
Floss
nothing
your
wrong.
teeth, brush them every
So
day. There's
basically,
no
what the intros
excuses.
Michelle wants to get is the two teeth in the mouth and the bottom that are loose, they're sideways. Depending what the dentist thinks, he might be able to fix those by splinting them. Okay? Or gluing them to the other side of the teeth. And then or he might just say, screw it, pull them out, and then just give Michelle a match set of 3 teeth that she can put in her mouth every morning, like she does these teeth. Right? They're made the same way, but they're made in the lab. The problem with those is those things still are made of acrylic, and they're still going to absorb coffee stains.
Michelle, there's nothing wrong with dental, fake teeth. There's nothing wrong with it.
That's right, Tina.
I know there's nothing wrong with that, but
they can match now, like your teeth to your other teeth color too. They'll make it look like it's stained to match the other ones.
Yeah, they can.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They can do that though.
Even these fake teeth kind of match my other teeth pretty close. I mean, the color's off a little bit because of the coffee stains.
Yeah,
but
so when she picks out her new ones, they'll be able to put the fake ones. The fake ones, they can color it so
what
it's
they
similar
need
to what she has in her mouth.
I don't know if they have. They do have a more expensive interim teeth that Michelle could use, which are actually designed with a ceramic or type overcoating on them that would actually prevent them from staining. Which might be something she should look into because she drinks coffee. I agree with that.
And you chew tobacco and eat it. You
like
silly
I said,
goose,
Michelle,
Michelle.
you just got to get assessed on that date and then go from there. There's no point worrying about it now. Go
Michelle,
and get
I have
assessed.
a question. If we were to give you a target and like a bucket, would you spit out the tobacco?
No.
I'll get you a target with Noodle's face on it. Would you spit it at him and have it land in the bucket instead? Please, Michelle, I don't want you to eat that shit.
No, it shouldn't be going in your stomach. No.
Even if it's a small amount, I just
I'll
I
be
wish I'd
like
spit it
asking.
out.
For me, it's I've been doing this for 40+ years, and I'm still here. So
That's just disgusting.
well, spitting it out is
There you
equally
go.
disgusting.
Tina has spoken. Tina has spoken.
No, Grizz, you misunderstood. I didn't say they pull a good tooth. I've said they can shave down a good tooth in order to fit like a bridge in. They do that.
Yeah, they can make a bridge. But here's the problem.
They won't pull a good one, but I'm saying like
also,
they'll grind one down
weakens
to
the other
fit
two. It also
fake
weakens the
ones.
2 teeth that you're going to use as an abutment. Think about it, because what you're doing is you're going to shave off the top of the tooth to put on a crown. So if you need 3 teeth, you'll have 3 teeth. 3 here, and then you got 1 here, which is just a crown part. 1 here, that's a crown part. But because you shaved off all that enamel to make the crown, you weaken the tooth in doing that.
Yep.
Now, they don't have to with modern
in order to
adhesives they
build
have.
it.
They could actually glue them using what they call a splint. In the back, they can use a back wire behind the teeth, which...
Oh, God, this teeth talk. Oh, God,
I'm
so
gonna do that, Mace. I'm gonna print out a picture of Noodle's face and put it
really
in
don't
both of
think
my
they're going
toilets.
to do that.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put Noodle's face in one toilet and Berg's in the other because I have 2 bathrooms.
There you go. There you go.
California Fosco.
Well, I think Michelle's got a pretty good plan. I think if the dentist agrees with it, if the assessment shows that it's feasible, I think the dentist probably would do it. If he sees from looking at the mouth that indeed it was trauma and it's not periodontal disease, that he's going to do just that. He's probably going to go, you know what? Since the wrecking ball incisor in the top smashed the 2 other teeth, the 2 teeth in the bottom to oblivion, then what we're going to do is we got to pull the molar in the top here. Let's see if I can pull off the face so you can see it.
Well, just see what happens next week.
This is the wrecking ball. This is the incisor that destroyed these teeth down here. Because the way it chewed, it was smashing into everything.
Yes, that's right. Teeth.
So.
Yeah, what's that?
They say you need to have a complete
Burning down the house, Tina.
Somebody come moving across the street from me because they're gonna sell the house, and I don't want a crazy person that lives here.
Where's that? Oh, whose house?
Oh, it's across the street from me, Michelle. It's like gonna be over $1 million house, and they're done with this shit. The Mexicans have been working hard for the last 2 weeks on this flip.
Well, the old Cumberland Farms, they're still renovating it, so that's going to become a new store. I don't know if it's going to be a convenience store or what.
Oh, so are they going to tear Cumbies down?
From Scumbies? Did you hear back from Scumbies or not?
Yeah, did they ever respond, Michelle?
I never heard back from Cumbies yet. No, unfortunately.
Well, they're lost. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna if I don't hear from them by Monday, I'm gonna send them another email. Say, hey, management never called me yet.
No,
Let's
no,
you're not. No, you're not, Michelle.
Michelle,
you contacting companies anymore.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut nobody off, but Michelle, I'm ordering lunch. Do you want something from McDonald's, hon?
Oh, shit, I do too.
I wish I could get it to you, Galaxy. I swear I do.
Anything from McDonald's?
Can I get
Who's asking if I want anything from McDonald's?
Me.
Ebony.
Oh. Well, I'll be walking over to McDonald's, so if you want to go with me for, well, not right now, Michelle. We gotta get food at CVS. I know.
Michelle, go together and go live with Ebony.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go live. Here's what I was thinking, Ebony. How would you like to go to McGrain's instead of McDonald's? They got more food choices.
She just upgraded you, girl. Right? Michelle, take your friend out. Take your friend out, Michelle. Take her out.
Yeah.
Now,
Michelle said,
she would like to go
to McDonald's. I'm going to take you out, baby girl.
Fuck McDonald's. Okay.
Right, I'm asking you right now, would you like to go to McGrain's because they have better food there?
Where is that? I never even had that.
It's right behind the bank.
Oh, I don't know. I never had that.
They have pizza, they have hamburgers, they have full meals.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
And the only thing is they don't take American Express, Visa, or MasterCard. They take cash only.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mojo, come back. I saw her leave suddenly. I figured it was technical difficulties. She kicked herself.
Oh. That's
I think
okay,
you guys need
Mojo.
to
Just come
we
on
need a
back
McGrain's
up.
live date. Michelle, are they okay at McGrain's with you going live?
Yeah, they're fine with me going live because they realized I brought them a huge number of customers after I had the roast beef or the pot roast dinner. I got a
You
lot
should
of
totally
people that
go with
watch
her
that
and
live
just hold the
stream.
camera on her the whole time. You'll be our camera person.
Well, does Ebony want to be on?
Camera person never dies, Michelle. Give her your camera. It'll be great.
I'm there, Galaxy. I'm there.
Yeah, so Ebony, would you mind being on camera with me?
No.
Okay, that's cool. Then we can do that. We can do a live stream because, like I said, if we can get the $50, we could have gone ahead and did a live stream with Ebony. And then on Friday, I'm
so
going
excited
to
for
go
this.
to with Krista for lunch too, at a different place.
We don't need to talk about that right now. I'm excited for this right now.
Well, we can do it right now if you want.
What do they have at McGrain's to eat, Michelle? What is it again? Is it just everything?
They got pizza, they have hamburgers, and they have a lot of good food. You can even look for them on the menu online. It's called McGrain's on the Green. McGranes in Winston.
Sounds like a great time. I'm jealous.
Yeah. And the hamburgers are decent too, the real meat.
Real meat, real beef.
Yeah.
They got that. What is it? Okay, I know it's called Angus beef, but like my husband and I, we joke and we call it anus beef when we buy it.
I don't know if it's Angus beef, but it's real beef burger. It's a real quarter pounder. How about that for the answer?
Some real anus beef.
Yeah. Real deal. Local restaurant, not a chain. They
That's
even
cool.
serve meals on actual plates with actual silverware.
I love that. So you're supporting a local business instead of McDonald's. Because McDonald's is really cool.
Absolutely.
Good job, Michelle.
And we don't need a car, Ebony, because it's that close. Just rising up your feet. Get ready just to do about 10 minutes walking, not even that much.
You're so cute. Can you skip, please?
I can come down and meet you downstairs. I can meet you downstairs, but then afterwards you and I can walk over to CVS and pick up some things for the house too.
Oh,
what time?
That'd be nice.
What time would be good for you? Because I mean, theoretically, we should be ending soon anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I get off of work at 4.
Oh, okay. You gotta work at 4. Well, my problem is, yeah, we could do after 4, but then we're not gonna have much time to talk because I gotta get home and get ready for Lumi's show for 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. Are you doing?
You can
Are you
push it
doing
back,
any,
Michelle.
Are you doing anything on the weekend?
No, I'm free.
Great. When we do the weekend instead, make it easier for everybody. Say
It's up
like
to you.
around 2:00 on the weekend.
Yeah, that's perfect. Saturday.
Yeah. That's perfect for me too, because that gives us time
Did you decide if you wanted? Did you decide if you wanted to get your feet and stuff done? Because we could do that too.
Yeah.
Do it, Michelle. Do it. Do it.
Right, so Saturday, 2:00, I'll meet you downstairs, and then you and I will walk
Michelle.
over to the McGrade's.
Michelle, are you going to get a pedicure? You're going to get a pedicure,
to get a pedicure?
I don't really have much to do with my toes right now. My fingernails are kind of stubby too right now because of all my nervousness. But we can certainly at least, get down there and do something useful for a little bit. I do know about the new place called Lotus, which is where the old Morsel Monk used to be. They got the sign up now.
Hey, Michelle, they can put acrylics on your toes. Sounds weird, but they can.
I know they can.
They tried to do it to me, and it freaked out. I was like, no.
They probably would say,
why do you
want to paint your toenails when you don't even show your feet?
It's too weird for me, dude. Like, I barely can handle it on my hands because I don't really like it anyways. But like, I deal with it because it looks nice, and I have ugly nails. But the toes is weird, dude. It feels so weird.
Sitting here.
Yeah.
She was like, acrylic? I was like, no, real feet, real toes.
And they wear them too. The ladies that'll do it to you, they have them on their toes and they look crazy. I don't like it.
Yeah, no. Look.
No fake toenail for me. Thank you. Do not come again.
All right, so for right now, officially, we're all set for Saturday at 2:00. I'll meet you downstairs, and then we'll.
Oh, then wait. Are you guys back to McDonald's for today then, or what's?
No, not
the
tonight.
plan there?
No.
I think she missed.
Actually,
I'll
hold off on the McDonald's. Hold off on the McDonald's because I am not.
Oh, never mind then.
I don't know why I said I was going to go to McDonald's, so I can't afford.
Maybe she can walk over with you, Ebony, because she said she was going to go anyways, and I think she needs a little help getting some groceries.
All right, let me correct myself. First of
Yeah.
all, I did say going to McDonald's, but actually, realistically, Lumi's right. We can't afford to do that.
Maybe.
On top of feeding you and Krista 2 separate lunches. So besides, Michelle, really, you just gotta get some food.
Michelle, you're moving too fast. Nobody's talking about Crystal. I was treating you to lunch. I was getting a DoorDash to my house, and I was going to treat you for lunch from McDonald's. But I already placed the order because you said something
Can you
else.
get me a
Oh my
plain double quarter pounder with cheese? And a large fry and a medium soda because that is, I believe, is considered a meal.
Do they let you add things to your order? They let you do that, don't they?
I'm trying to see if I can add to it because, like I said, I already ordered it. It's already
order another separate one.
Okay,
Order a
I
separate
see,
one
I
and
see.
order it to her house.
Okay, I can do that.
And the same person's gonna pick it up, and they're gonna think you guys are nuts. It's gonna be great.
You better follow.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Do
Thank
it.
you.
Do the double order.
Yeah.
Fucking Michelle, dude. Fucking Michelle. I feel like I'm dating with my mom. This is what happens when I order on the app, and then I get there and I order more, and I look like a bigger fat ass. Somebody else in the family wanted something.
Well,
This is what's going
Ebony,
on.
I'll make it
here.
easy. If you already placed the order, for me, you don't have to order anything else right now. Just what we'll do is, as I said, we're going to be going out on Saturday at 2. And let's keep it as
You're
an
moving
IOU.
too fast for me, Bigfoot. You're moving
I still
too
think
fast
you
for
should
me,
just.
Bigfoot.
I still think you should just order her meal. She said a double quarter pounder, a large fry, and some drink. I heard it.
Okay.
A Diet Coke, yeah.
There you go, Diet Coke.
Double quarter pounder. Okay.
And then you're still going to have to call me and let me know when the order is ready so I can come downstairs.
Okay.
You know what they need to do, you guys? You know how they have the celebrity meals at McDonald's?
Say what?
What do you want for drink? What she said she wants for drink?
Celebrity meals?
Diet
Diet
Coke.
Coke.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to make the MMD meal at McDonald's. I'd buy it.
Okay.
Y'all ain't ready for it, huh?
All right,
What is
since right now, since Rusty's
Double
inside,
quarter
what I'm gonna do
pounder.
is I gotta
Large
get
fry,
ready.
Diet Coke.
I gotta get ready to go ahead and take care of some stuff downstairs. So when do you think the stuff is coming so I can, or you gonna call me and let me know when it's there?
Yes, baby. I'm
Okay.
doing it right now.
Ebony's the fucking best, dude. This is awesome. Can you please film this when they come?
Yeah, really.
This is such good content right here.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now. It's placed. It's placed.
We need to donate. We need to donate to the. I can't get on here to donate because I can't see my chat, but I donate for the McDonald's meal.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So now I got fucking 2 orders.
Wait, Ebony, do you have Cash App or like Venmo or something?
I have CashApp. Yeah, it's under my donate link, which I didn't post yet. So
Shall I just send Ebony a Cash App or Venmo for your order?
No, it's okay.
Okay. I'm saying we can cover it. We'll help out Michelle if she needs it too.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You're awesome though. This is so cool. I just like that Michelle doesn't have to leave. She can be a hermit today. They're coming to her.
Yeah.
And she said, "Yeah."
Right.
Well, you're gonna see. You guys are gonna go out later though, Michelle, when Ebony gets off, right? You're gonna go to CVS.
Yeah.
Maybe you can go with her. Is that okay, Ebony? Or do you have plans later?
No.
You gonna get some? You gonna get some booty later? You got plans?
We can do that because I could pick up some stuff too.
Oh, see, CVS date, Michelle. Just wait, and Ebony will go with you.
All right.
Yeah.
So what time do you want me? So what time do you think you'll be going with me, Ebony? I'm
I
trying
have
to.
a prescription that I could grab.
She's off at 4. She probably needs a little time to decompress, change, and stuff when you get home from work. I don't know. Might need to eat first.
That part, Galaxy.
That's how I am when I get home. Because if I don't get all those things, I'm a cranky bitch.
That
Okay.
part, Galaxy.
All right, so let's just see. So you ordered some food from DoorDash or Grubhub, and it should be coming soon, or Uber Eats, or whatever. You don't know what time it's going to be here exactly. But then you said you can go with me to CVS because you got to go get your refill at the same time, which is fine.
Once you place the order, they will give her an estimate exactly, Michelle.
Okay.
And then you get to watch. You get to watch on the app how long, and you get to watch the little car come to you. It's great.
Shut up! I'm doing that right now. That's
crazy. Yeah, I know how it is with Instacart. It's the same way.
Notifications. We're on our way. You're 1 block away.
My dasher's name is Zule.
Okay, I heard it.
I
They're a
kinda
block
need you to
away.
order
Okay.
it and then go show Michelle how it works. Like, it would probably blow her mind.
It works like Instacart, basically. It's the same deal. Now,
have you ordered DoorDash before, Michelle?
I did from Grubhub once. Yeah. Not DoorDash.
Yeah, since it's not something you do often, though, is what I'm saying. It's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did the same thing with Instacart because once they get to they do your shopping, and you get to watch the car as it slowly moves on the GPS pointer on your app. Yeah.
Oh, she on it.
Ebony, if you keep this niceness up, Noodles is gonna get really jealous. It's gonna be awesome.
Why do you think
Noodles?
What do you think Noodles would get really jealous for?
Oh no, don't worry about it, Michelle.
Okay.
We'll figure it out later. Tina knows, that's why she's laughing.
I'm not trying to make anyone mad.
Tina knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, you should, Tina. It's do not stop, baby girl. Go 100 miles an hour at this.
I'm not trying to piss anyone off.
Nope. He's just gonna
I
have some
already pissed-
competition if you like it.
I'm gonna. Ooh.
So anyway,
I
give
need
me
somebody
make
to
sure you
put
know
Ray
it's
in
a
a trunk.
plain double a quarter pounder with cheese.
I'll help. Are there any deserts in Connecticut?
I don't know, but my
We
son
got
is about ready to come
shovel,
up here.
duct tape, rope.
My
We got
son
this.
is about ready. Yeah, because he popped off yesterday.
And it's
He
not
popped
going to
off
be
his
your
mouth.
car. You rent a car.
He popped off his
And
mouth
there's
yesterday.
somebody's name who's dead. That's how you do it.
And you know,
You're welcome.
I had ordered Sophie some summer clothes, and I had told Krista about it because we had wind up talking. I had texted her and I had told her that, you know, I feel some type of way. Like I was literally bawling, crying with mad anxiety yesterday. So and I hate texting. I started to come on the piano, but I was too through with myself. So I had texted her yesterday and I was like, you know, like I feel like, you know, you're her mom. So the fact that I can't speak to her, she looks at me and rolls her eyes and stuff and all the things I do for her. I said, I have a cart ready for her now with some summer stuff in it. I was gonna add to it before I deliver it to her. She was like, oh no, still get it for her. Don't take it out on Sophie. And I'm like, you putting me in a weird position, but I don't want to take it. I'm not taking it out on her because it's not her fault. She's a kid. But at the end of the day, this is something that I told her I was gonna do. And I know she's looking forward to it, even though she's not allowed to speak to me. So I told her I'm still gonna do it. Like I'm still gonna get her summer clothes.
Oh my God.
On top of me being a mom myself and a grandmother, like I still, you know, make time and do things for her because I know that both parents don't have the funds to really, you know, especially his douchebag ass. He only got enough money for, like I said, cigarettes and rent. And I feel so bad for her. Like I really do. It breaks my heart. But I did talk to Christy yesterday and I did tell her, you know, that I apologize, but she have to understand how I'm feeling too. Like you being her mom, like you should be able to she was like, she told Ray.
Does one of them receive like EBT for her? Does Ray or Krista receive like EBT?
Ray gets EBT for him, Krista, and Sophie.
Okay. So he should be fine
Mildred
food-wise,
says,
right?
Ebony, you're a great person. You got a great heart, she says.
So where they're struggling, Ebony, is the other thing. It's the things you can't buy. The things you can't buy that's like food, right? Is that where they're struggling?
Yeah, no, I like when I go out to the grocery store, I pick her up little things like, you know, juices and things that, you know, that I feel that she wants or needs. And I get her like some juices and snacks and you know, things like that. Or if I go to like a corner store or something, I always bring her back something. You know, I give her a couple of dollars here and there for her pocket just in case, you know, Ray brings her to the store and he don't have no money to pick her up anything. At least she got her own money. You understand what I'm saying? Like when they go out places, at least, you know, if he don't have anything for her, at least, you know, she has her own money to be like, well, listen, I want this. And he'd be like, I can't get it. And she'd be like, well, I got my own money. That's how I want her to be. I want her to be able to, when he thinks that cigarettes is more important than her needs.
You're gonna make me cry. I need to stop. Your kindness is like really refreshing. I'm sorry. That's really nice of you.
Yes, I agree, Millie.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, so
God, that doesn't make you all feel like a piece of shit today. Please pay attention to what this lady's doing, because you're helping a complete stranger's child, and you do not have to do that, and you're going above and beyond.
At all. And yesterday, really I was talking to Christy, and I was like, you know, like I had said something to her. She was like, yeah, Ray came here. He had brought me the last little bit of my stuff and he was calling you lazy and all this other shit. And I was like, oh, but I wasn't lazy when I was fucking, you know, doing shopping sprees and buying him cigarettes and tobaccos. And I didn't have to do none of that shit. And I did it. So I politely went next door and I was like, listen, Ray, please stop talking about me. This nigga blew a fit, getting red, screaming and yelling in my face. I said, I'm not, you know, I'm not. First of all, your daughter's here. I'm not going to knock you the fuck out like I want to. Your child is here. So I'm going to just leave that one alone and just make a phone call. That's it. That's all. And I still don't even want to make the phone call because his child is there. So, you know, I don't win regardless of how I look at it. So I'm going to just let him talk. Let him, whatever. But the minute she's gone, trust me, brother. But it's sad that you could do that to women, but you won't do that to a man. That's what's sad. I hate men like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see. Michelle, your
No,
order should
that's
be
when
here.
I suggested in the chat that Noodles or Stan needs to fucking go over there and do something to him and set him straight. Any normal man who's half of one, and if they claim to be, would see that behavior and they would set another male straight.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So it's almost like, you know, I deal with people at work, and somebody that used to be, I've dealt with people that are a lot ex-military and things like that. When you get out of hand like that, people take you in a room and they fucking handle you till they set your attitude straight. And they do things to you so you don't act that way anymore. Sometimes people need that shit. You need like a mental restart because you're acting a little, you know, not right.
Like all the, and it wasn't like I went over there.
Sometimes you need the shit beat out of you to fucking get it, if that makes sense. You
It's
know?
not like I went over there and acted like a complete fucking animal. I politely asked him, keep my name out your mouth. Stop talking about me. And you get all in the face and all yelling and screaming and act like a fucking animal. Like I can't get you fucked up. Because I can. But your child is there, and I respect your child, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to send nobody over there to do anything to you because I can.
Right, but at the end of the day, him blowing up like that in front of a child also isn't okay. He clearly has anger problems himself.
Exactly.
So that to me right there shows me a lot of what Krista's maybe been dealing with that people don't understand.
I said that. I
said
it was all
I was the only one
was.
a couple shows back that brought up the fact that you do not have to put hands on somebody physically to abuse them.
That's
A
right.
lot of times it's what you say, it's how you treat them, it's how you say something. I don't care what people say. You can it's all about your tone, it's all about how you come across to somebody, you know what I mean? Sometimes your tone really changes things.
Politely to keep my name out your mouth. That's it. That's all. Stop talking about it. Stop
And
going to your wife calling me names.
I would have done the same thing, especially how you bent over completely backwards like a damn rainbow for these people and didn't have to because you're doing it for a child.
When I tell y'all, when I was talking to Christy yesterday, I was bawling fucking crying. My heart was completely shattered because I spent so much money on these people. So much. It's crazy because look, sorry, I'm about to mute y'all for a second. My brother just walked in.
You're good.
Well, from what I'm hearing is that the problem is mostly him, not her.
Exactly, dude. And see, Michelle, I called this out how many shows ago? I said, I know it's Ray. Because everybody, even Golden Girl, mentioned something when she visited that he acts like he controls like the parking lot or some shit. Like he thinks he's the attendant.
Well,
I want someone to roll up there with a monster truck and go at this fool and see how he feels. Someone needs to scare the shit out of this retard so he pisses himself and stops treating people over there like shit. That's all that needs to happen.
Well, the problem is he's an Aries,
Bradley
and
lived
Aries
over
don't
there, he'd
listen to
handle it
anybody. My
himself.
landlord's an Aries too. They live by their own rules. That's why they always get themselves in such a hot pile of trouble all the time.
I think we need to schedule Brad a job in Connecticut so he can run Ray over with a company van.
Really?
Brad
and
is.
then I don't bring up to him what I did because I did it out the kindness
Brad
of my
would
heart. But how
clock him,
fucking
but
dare
at the
you?
same time, Brad clocks him, then he's going to be charged for assault and battery. That's the problem. I don't really know if putting Brad up there would be a good idea. He's a Leo.
No, you don't have
No,
to.
he's not.
You
He's a
just
Cancer.
scare him enough to the point where he runs, Michelle. You don't have to actually do anything. Chase him around a little bit with the van.
Just scare him.
Tell him he doesn't own the parking lot and do a burnout. Then see what he does.
Oh, I definitely
All you
think.
need is
I
someone
definitely
bigger and
think
badder
that.
to
I
sell
definitely
him.
think
He'll
Ray
literally
does
go.
need an altitude adjustment, frankly, because I think
Yes.
he's too high on his horse. If you know what I'm saying. Because my landlord's the same way. That's why they get along so well. They're both Aries. That's why. You know. But even Aries don't always like Aries. Like Ray doesn't always like my landlord either, even though he works for him.
Just scare him. That's all you have to do is scare
Right
him.
now, the way it seems to me is that my landlord's
Exactly.
gonna.
You see what Hammer just wrote? I wish I had time to go deal with Ray. There's a real man right there.
Yeah.
Because they are realizing that he's preying on women that are too weak enough to stand up for themselves, and it might take a man to get in his face and tell him to stop being, an asshole to everybody around there. Otherwise, something's going to happen to him, and that's all you got to do.
Well,
you
you
just
know
got to
what
get in his
I
face
think
and
is going to
threaten him.
happen is the sad truth is that sooner or later, like I don't know how and why Krista married him, but that's past. They married now. But the point is that their whole relationship from the very beginning has been kind of dicey from the beginning.
Well, and it seems like she's in a good place, Michelle. She's by herself. She's away from him, and that's positive in her. Sometimes people need to get away before they can sit down and breathe a minute, especially if she's been around him for I don't know how many years dealing with this.
Yeah.
I bet you Krista will come around if you guys just give her some time.
Yeah, and right now, the sad truth is that Ray is definitely between a rock and a hard place because now he has to take care of his daughter, which even if Krista was able to file enough money for divorce and she got custody, he's still going to be paying alimony.
but if you know you need that extra help, watch your tongue. Because I didn't disrespect you. I didn't yell at you. So
Exactly. Why is he over here shitting on Ebony, who's going out of her way to help? And when he realistically should be appreciating it, like, thank you.
I made a statement to him one time, and I was like, usually it's the other way around. It's the man taking care of the woman, and you got a woman taking care of you.
Exactly.
Like, you should be appreciating that because I don't even play that type of shit. Like, I do not respect the men who allow a woman to take care of him. And I initially went out my way to make sure because I know that all your money go on bills, so I didn't mind helping him.
I mean, he may not understand that I don't know how disabled Ray is mentally or how much he actually understands, but you have to cut the umbilical cord at 18. At 18, you become an adult, and everything you do is you're responsible for it. And that's something I'm trying to work with Michelle here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I ain't complaining.
But when you make mistakes, when you act like an asshole, when you act like a bitch, when you do things wrong, you need to come back and just apologize. It's not hard. It's humbling and it sucks, but you're capable of doing it. And you just move on with it. It's really not that hard. It's the ones that are continuously being assholes and getting away with it.
You're full to be here at 1:40. Oh, your dasher is nearby. You should be trying to come downstairs.
Yeah.
I'll come to the bottom of the stairs.
You want to end it, Michelle, so you can go eat?
All right. Okay. So everybody, let's go. Let's just wrap this up so I can get the food while it's still warm. Everybody, so thank you all for coming up on the panel today. So give me a few minutes to rush downstairs, okay? So Pedro, I'll talk to you all in a little bit. Okay. See you in a little bit, Ebony.
See you guys later.
Okay.
Bye, Michelle. Have a great time eating McDonald's with your bestest buddy, Ebony. I love you. All. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye, Pedro.
I love each and every one of y'all. Thank you.
All right. I'll see you down in the midstairs in a few minutes. Okay. Bye. Thanks, Ebony. Okay. So they're going to get ready to wrap it up. There's food waiting. Okay. So let's do that. So I gotta do a quick blessing. Yeah, I'll go. Can I do? Okay, sure, absolutely. Let's do a fast one. The quickie, real quickie. May the Lord give you a nice day. And don't forget to party on, dude. And remember, I care for you. Michelle cares about you. We care for you. And I'm supposed to be live tonight at 7. So keep an eye out on my channel for the live show tonight. Okay? See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
MicheleMarieDalene, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, control. She won't give up, she won't sit down. In her purple dress, she twirls around. With every rhythm, with every beat, she conquers the floor.